Boom. I'm all right, Troy. I'm all right. Timu is up though. Just bought some Rascal Flakes. Let's go. We need those Rascal Flakes straight from Team. Oh, it's live now. Hello, YouTube. We're on YouTube now. JV, we're on YouTube. I don't know why that worked. Maybe I should just like not actually cast to YouTube until after a bit of the stream has gone off. Hey, hi YouTubers. What's up, YouTuber? What's up, YouTube? It's working now. It wasn't working before, but now we out here. I wanted to like Wish for the most part. I did, but it felt a little too safe. The villain was boring to me, at least. I like it in concept, but it didn't feel fully fleshed out. I actually really enjoyed the villain. Maybe it's just because I liked his song a lot. I had no expectations with Wish, and I came out actually really liking it. Actually, the only stuff I'd ever heard about Wish is how people really didn't like it. And I think that has something to do with like the time it released and like possible AI usage in it. I don't know. I don't know, and I haven't looked into it, but that was kind of my thoughts going in. And then when we watched it, I was like, dude, this movie is like really good, and the music's really good in Wish. The music is really good. I'll say that. Alice, they could do Alice in Wonderland, the real people version. I'm trying to think. I mean, I guess you could do a lot just by being in Alice. I'm trying to think of what worlds they've like shown, but they haven't really dived too far into. You can't. There's nothing really to do with 101 Dalmatians. We've been to Snow White's world, but they didn't use it too much. Same thing with Cinderella. I wouldn't know what to do if we went back to Pride Lands, went back to Kingdom Hearts, if we went back to Lion King's world. I don't think they'd do a dinosaur world, and I don't think they'd do an Emperor's New Groove world. Home on the Range, no way. Princess and the Frog could be really cool. If it did Princess and the Frog, you'd be like going through like swamplands. That could be really, really cool. That could be really cool, actually. And we haven't seen that Strange World movie, but I feel like that could be interesting. You know, yo, Elio could be really interesting. I don't think they do that, but Elio could be really, really cool. Just in space, there's a lot you could do there. I feel like there's a really natural way to utilize that villain from that movie. Hoppers could be, I don't think they'll do that. It's way too early. They're way more likely to do Zootopia than Hoppers, but that could be cool. It'd be pretty similar to a Zootopia thing in terms of like making them animals. Hoppy's world, that'd be pretty cool. What's up, Crisco? As a Twitch hater, as a YouTube hater, if they go back to Alice, I would love the Tweedledee and Tweedledum portion. Yo, that would be really cool because they didn't use them. Did they? No, they showed the Mad Hatter and the March Hare in the Tea Party room. That's what they showed, and they just showed them in like in the painting. They didn't actually like show them. That could be interesting. I want that starting world that we're in the trailer to just be like the beginning. I don't want it to be a lot. I know a lot of people were saying that the starting, or a lot of people were saying, a lot of people were expressing their maybe like disdain, disgruntlement over the graphics, the like the look of them in they need to throw Oliver and Company in Kingdom Hearts also 60. Thank you for 60, and thank you for Oliver and Company. I want them to go, why should I worry? I was looking at that, actually. I love that movie, although I haven't seen it in a long ass time. I've seen a lot of people express not liking the art style of the Kingdom Hearts trailer, the characters, like how different it looked from the first teaser to now, to how Kingdom Hearts has looked in the past. People talking about how they don't like even Kingdom Hearts 3. It's more like realism, anime, whatever it is that they were saying. And I do actually believe that that aesthetic is going to be more heightened in whatever that starting zone is. I don't think we're ever going to regress back. I shouldn't even say regress. I don't think we're ever going to go back to how it looked prior to KH3. But I don't think it'll be like that serious all the while. They never gave me my cabbages and kings. They said they probably would have done Zootopia, but it was too late in development for KH3. Then they're going to do it for KH4. It's going to be there. I think Zootopia, I think we're going to go to Wreck-It Ralph like we didn't go elsewhere, only in the mobile game. Zootopia, Ralph, like if I'm being realistic with it, I don't know. I only have my desires. You think we'll go back to Hercules? I don't want to go back to Hercules, but I feel like, I actually feel like they will, just because it's been there the whole time. What's up, Bacon? Bacon Eggs Lover, how you going? Trails music, oh, what a larper. How could you say this to me? I would love to do Lion King 2 would be cool. You're right, they could. I totally forgot about that. They could do Lion King 2 if they went back to Pride Lands. Now, would they do that? I don't know. Aristocats? Do you think they'd go to Aristocats? I feel like that's very like Aristocats or Lady and the Tramp. It's very like I'm a little animal. I don't know, y'all. This dude seems pretty bald. I got a bald guy over here. I can show you. Are we talking about movies? No, we're theory crafting, talking, speculating our hopes, our thoughts on what worlds they may include in Kingdom Hearts 4, if they of course are going to be doing that. Who could mechanically replace Olympus? Zimba has been in every mainline number, practically a staple. Lion King 2 for sure. That's what I was saying. I feel like you could go to either the Sword and Stone world that Merlin's from, or you could go back to Cinderella's world. I mean, they got we've been there before, and they have Fairy Godmother, so maybe we could do that. Maybe. Kingdom Hearts 4 includes Mako Reactor World. Do you think we're gonna go to the Final Fantasy 7 world? I don't think we'll ever explore Final Fantasy worlds. Hocus Pocus? Isn't Hocus Pocus like this world, except there's those witches? Is that's the one, right? If Hex does well, I hope. Hex looks really good. Hex looks really good. I'm really excited. Lilo and Stitch, we've been to Lilo and Stitch in Birth by Sleep in space, but I was talking about that. Yeah, I feel like that could be something. Although if they were going to do something reminiscent of like another water thing, I'd rather them go to Moana. I think Moana would be so cool. What's Final Fantasy? I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you. That was the best level in Birth by Sleep, but that boss was a fark. How did you feel about this? The bit where you had to like go on the bike with Aqua. Unless I do Hocus Pocus World in the past. What's up, Snord? How you going? Did we do Hunchback? We've been to the Hunchback world in Dream Drop. Although I would not mind them expanding on it. However, they kind of already covered most of the story with the Dream Drop world. What's up, Carbert? There are a lot of things in the Disney library they could still use. Yeah, I mean, I've expressed my personal thought. I'm looking at the list of Disney movies over here. That's why I'm looking at this side. I would love for them to go to like The Rescuers or Great Mouse Detective. I don't think they'll do that. Yo, you just said Rescuers. Me too. I was just saying that. I would really love one of those worlds. Or if they did Black Cauldron, I think that would be awesome. I don't think they do that. I think they're way more likely to do Sword in the Stone. I think the interesting thing with Stimps is we had Sparky. They could explore. They could do his cousins. They absolutely could. Now, will they? I don't know. Birth by Sleep is flawless. Thank you for agreeing. I agree. Kate, how are you? What the heck? How was your stream? How was your stream? How was Date Everything today? Did you get that stinky guy? Did you get that stinky guy that was in the vents? Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for D's. Thank you for subscribing for 11 months. Thank you for D's. How are you? How was your stream? Bug's Life? I didn't even think about that. I think I said it in the past. Bug's Life. Do you think do you think Link and Leon Kennedy can be connected to the Kingdom Hearts 2 since they've also gone to different dimensions? Link and Leon? No. I don't think that integrated intent. It's just too many crossings of IP at that point. Like they have their Square, they have their uniquely Kingdom Hearts stuff, and then they have their Disney, and that's it. You know, they're already stretching it pretty thin. If they were to even try to do anything else, it'd just be a no-go for sure. Tiny Sora fighting a crocodile, it could be cool, right? That's why I was also saying Princess and the Frog could be cool. I think Atlantis would be really cool. I don't know if they do that though. I feel like that's probably one of the more highly requested worlds, right? Atlantis. We see Hector. Hector stinks. Him's not stinker, he's cute. He stinks. But thank you so much for the raid, Kate. Oh, Inside Out. Yo, Inside Out could be cool because they have worlds in Inside Out. Oh, that could be actually really cool. The world from A Ring of Endless. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. Loim. Kate Fad, I believe it. I believe it. Yo, Elemental would be cool. I really like that movie, actually. You know, Pixar has got a lot of good ones. Hold up. Pixar. I was typing Pixar worlds, Pixar movies. That's why I was saying Elio would be so sick. You know what? I don't think they would do a Soul movie, but a Soul world, but Soul could be cool if they go into the great beyond, and thematically it could work with the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 into 4. You know, the real thing they're going to do is they're going to have the Good Dinosaur world. They're going to have the Good Dinosaur world, and everybody's going to love it so much. It's going to inspire a Squeakquel. I could see them going back to Monsters Inc. maybe, or I don't know if they would actually want to. That kind of felt like a one-off world from 3. I don't want them to go to Cars, so I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna discuss it beyond that. Butterflies in the ass. Was Cloud in Kingdom Hearts? He was. Yeah, Cloud was a character in Kingdom Hearts. He's been around since the first one, actually. One of the more major ones. They could do Ice Age. But Ice Age isn't it's not a Disney or a Pixar one, right? It's is that what is it? Who owns that? Who owns that? I mean, it's on Disney Plus, but who? Like originally, 20th Century Fox. I mean, I guess I don't. I feel like that's stretching it though. I just want Moana and WALL-E. If they don't put them in because they're putting Star Wars and Marvel, I'm gonna go to Square Enix headquarters and scram into the map. I'm gonna put Hector into their event. Brother Bear. I was looking at that too. I was looking at Brother Bear. I was like, that would be a pretty cool world. You transform into a bear. Buy Jurassic Park. Give you the best dino. The best we can do is the Good Dinosaur. Oh, the song I just played? What was it? Was it yeah, that one? I'm D+, huh? Could be a replacement to Lion King. Ice Age? I feel like they would just more so do what they've already had and not I feel like the most they'd be willing to go is one of those like ginormous properties like Star Wars. And again, I don't really want them to, but I feel like if they were going to branch into something they acquired, it'd be something like that. The World Ends With You. Yo, I would love for them to incorporate that somehow, even if they're just still in Traverse Town. I think that would be really cool. Although I know they're thematically relevant to Dream Drop, but that would be cool. They could do Monsters U, yeah, but they'd have to go back in time, so I don't know how they would utilize that. What Triceratops would he be? He'd be that Triceratops. I was thinking Incredibles over like a Star Wars personally, but I don't know if they'd want to do that because they've already done Big Hero 6, and that's kind of a superhero thing, right? A Triceratops. I should have known. On Our Way. Birth of a God is my set. Birth of a God's so good. I don't know what my favorite FF7 song is. It's probably On Our Way. It's probably On Our Way. But I really do also love Genova. Brave Little Toaster. That was one of the... Wait. I feel like every so often Brave Little Toaster comes up. It was a Disney movie. You know what? I would love that. I would love a Brave Little Toaster world. I don't think they're going to do it. but I would love it. Meet the Robinsons, yo, Meet the Robinsons and all of the 3 people that have seen it. The bowler hat guy, that would be something. Roxas is Cloud's long lost brother. I mean, he got the blonde hair. I think Big Hero 6 needs a better world. I agree. I would like to see it, yeah. Cloudy with a chance of Kingdom Farts. Oh, Disney was the American release, like with Ghibli. Okay, I didn't realize that. I just see the Disney print on it. I was not one of those people. I'm one of the 3. I'm one of the 3. I'm one of the 3 people. I'm trying to decide if I have enough energy to talk about my graph I made here. I remember the Jonas Brothers. They had that bad haircut in oh yeah, did they do a song for Meet the Robinsons? Is that what it was? They did the song. Yeah, thank you. You know, the only Jonas Brothers I need is the SOS song. I love that. Ooh, this is an SOS. You should do a 7 song ranking video. There's an older YouTuber named 4 through 8 Productions, and he did a top 25. It was interesting. You know what? I would be down to do that. So let me kind of put them all on a piece of paper, and we could do that like next stream. That way I don't have to like do it in real time right now. But yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'm begging if anyone here hasn't seen me. I like Meet the Robinsons, but it's been a long time since I've seen it. You thought it was okay? What's up, Loki? I don't remember any reason to not like it. I thought it was good. Yo, a Muppet World. Yo. Oh my lord. That would actually be dope. I'm not even like a huge Muppet head, but that would be pretty sick. Year 3000 as my main Joe Bro song. Yo, I think I had that on my MySpace. Oh my god. Yo, what's up, Mr. Is it Two Cheese? What's up? How you going? The Wonders. I want to see if Donald and the Swedish chef talking. I would love that. I would love that. I would love it. I want to see it. Muppet World, but Sora's the only non-Muppet. They get morted, but he's just there. You want Beaker? How is this the meep? What is the tone of the meep? Is it like meep? No, is it deeper? I don't even know. Listen, I wasn't a Muppet head. I wasn't a Muppet head growing up. I wasn't one of them. It wasn't around. Muppets could replace Pooh's World. I feel like they didn't utilize 100 Acre Woods in 3, and outside of it being a staple, I feel like it's kind of like run its course. So that might be a very interesting thing to do. Something akin to like the book. I don't know what it would be, but something like that. A Bolt World? You have to get Miley Cyrus out here. You know, I've seen that movie once. I didn't dislike it, but it's been a long time since I've seen Bolt. That's also based in like San Francisco or something like that, right? Different tones based on context. I'm gonna have to look up Beaker's greatest hits. I always thought people forgot about Kingdom Hearts because I've only seen it when I was 9 or 8. And ever since then, I've never seen or heard about it until now. Yo, Kingdom Hearts is forever. One of the most important games for like the core of me and my identity. You know, like it'll either attract people or push them away. How much I love Kingdom Hearts. I've been with that game for many yarns, and it'll probably be around to some extent forever for me. Great game in my opinion. Pooh's World is hot right now though. The next Disney Dreamlight Valley is going to be focused on it. Wait, the next Disney, like an expansion or what is it? Like a new one? Never saw Bolt. Bolt was okay. It was about that dog that has some like superpowers or something. San Francisco's used it a lot since Pixar is right. Is Pixar right there? I didn't know that. Wasn't Bolt the fanatic? What do you mean the fanatic? Wasn't he the guy? No, I don't want to know anything about fanatic. DLC. Oh, so the next DLC is gonna be Winnie the Pooh. Homeward Bound. I really like the first one. I don't think I've ever seen the second one. He's John Voltron. No, I don't want to know anything about the fanatic. That stink ass movie. That stink movie. I know you and your brothers, yeah, being one of the animals, the dog and the cat. I know, that's cute. Yeah, we also, I mean, I don't think we ever were like, that's you, but we watched that one a lot. Thank you for face red droopy eyes. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. I'm trying to get enough energy for what I have to do here before we start the game. You know, I never watched Milo and Otis, but I actually, maybe I did one time. We may have rented it from the library, and I watched it that one time. But I know that was around for people. I've never seen Brave. If you had the chance to change your fate, would ya? I've never seen it. If you had the chance to watch Brave, would ya? I wouldn't, I guess. I do need to see it. Frozen 2 World would be sick, because I don't hate Frozen, but I love Frozen 2. And that would be sick AF. There's a lot you could do there. There's a lot you could do there with Frozen 2. Because they go to so many different locations. It just like fits. It just makes sense. I didn't like Brave, but it would fit. I don't know. I don't know nothing about changing your fate. My expectations ruined me experiences of Brave for me. It's been long enough that I can rewatch it. So you thought it was going to be better and it wasn't? I like everything. I like a lot of things. Levitt, how you going? I really love Frozen 2. You know what? For as much as I love Frozen 2, I've only seen it one time. When is Lightning McQueen going to show up in Kingdom Hearts? Hopefully never. Merida as a summon, the way Cloud was in Chain of Memories. Is that the main girl from Brave? It would piss people off. I was obsessed with Frozen when I was little. What year did Frozen come out? I don't even remember. I think I'd already graduated high school. Who said that? Someone on YouTube. It's not a better thing, but an expectation. I thought we would explore the world and we didn't in the movie. So they didn't do enough with it. Gotcha. Gotcha. Don't snitch. Let me math. It's close, but it's close, but I'm not gonna math beyond that. I think that's pretty safe. That would have been like what, 11 years ago? How are you today, Levin? I would play Kingdom Hearts if it happened. I cannot believe this. Into the Unknown is a great song. A great song. A great song. Okay, well, anyway, Kingdom Hearts and all that aside, the worlds are expectations for the worlds. So last stream, I kind of went off very briefly, and I was like, let me explain the entirety of Ventus really quick. And I did that very haphazardly and just like non-specific. And I put that on I put it on TikTok last night, and I want to put it on everywhere else tomorrow. And I thought it was really fun. And so I was like, well, I would like to do more stuff like that, where I'm like talking about something from the game in a way that I would talk about it, which is to say enough to cover all of the specifics or all of the plot points, but maybe abstract in the specificity. So I made this chart. I made this graph of one of the key things in the Kingdom Hearts world. Before we get into Final Fantasy VII here, we got a little bit more Kingdom Hearts to go. So as we know in Kingdom Hearts, up until Kingdom Hearts 4, the main antagonist was one Xehanort. Now, how many Xehanorts are there in Kingdom Hearts? The answer may surprise you. It may shock you. I made a graph. I made this graph while Lena was streaming. These are all the Xehanorts in Kingdom Hearts. Okay? We gotta zoom in because it's real small. We have the core Xehanorts, the big five. We have Master Xehanort, the true original Nort, the Baldo Supreme, Master of Darkness, who wants the Keyblade War. He wants to live forever or something about darkness, but in reality, he wants to reboot the world and restore the balance of light and dark. Blah, 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 blah. Not actually a bad guy, kind of lost his way. Fark, fark, fark. We have young Xehanort, the young Nort of himself from the past. He must travel from the past every which way in order to gather all aspects of himself to create the real Organization 13, but we'll get there in a moment, who is very famously owned by one Woody in Toy Story. He owned that guy so good, he kicked him right out of that world. Never seen again. We have Terranort. Terranort over here is old Xehanort, old Baldo, this guy who possessed Terra at the end of Birth by Sleep. Now, who's Terra? Terra is this guy right here. This is Terra. He's actually a really cool guy, actually, but he's very easily deceived, and he succumbs to the darkness by way of that. Now, when Terra was taken over by Master Xehanort and he became Terranort, he split into two forms. He formed the nobody version of him in Xemnas, which is over here. I gotta zoom way over here because he's not showing up. We got Xemnas. And Xemnas is Terranort's nobody. He's the head of the original Organization 13 from Kingdom Hearts 2. You may know that. He was created when Master Xehanort possessed Terra. He's this guy right here. And what you may not know about him is he's actually also one of the secret bosses in the end of the original Kingdom Hearts 1. The final mix. When you go and fight the unknown figure, that's actually him. So the other guy that was made from the split was Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, which is the heartless version of him when he possessed Terra. Now, in addition to Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, we got some iterations of him. We got the brown cloaked figure guy, who is actually him, who travels back in time. He recruits young Xehanort in Dark Road. He doesn't have a physical form, but eventually he possesses Riku. Now, this is Riku as he's possessed in Kingdom Hearts 1, who by way of being possessed kind of becomes a variant of Xehanort, not in the same way that any of these are Xehanort, but to a lesser extent. But it is important to know that Ansem possessed Riku is not the same as Replicant Riku. Replicant Riku is created by Vexen. If you want to know who Vexen is, he's way over here. Hold up. He's over here. This guy. This is Vexen. He's the nobody of Evan, who basically looks just like him. Who is a good guy, actually, but we'll get there eventually. Anyway, we got Replicant Riku, created by Vexen via data compiled of him in Chain of Memory. Eventually, he becomes a nice guy, kind of, but it's in part due to having his memory rewritten by Naminé. So, was it a good thing? Probably. Up to you to decide. And then we have Riku over here saying he's Ansem. Now, this is the Riku who embraces the darkness in Kingdom Hearts 2 in order to fight Roxas and try and defeat him. He's unleashing the power of Ansem that was as he was possessed there. That's Kingdom Hearts 2. Young Xehanort also, I missed this. He's the secret boss in Birth by Sleep. That's what that is. So now you might be saying, like, Rascal, this is a big ass chart and you didn't even talk about all of them. Oh, I forgot. We also got this guy over here. This guy up here. This is you can't see him very well. This is No Heart. He's a simulated Nort from Birth by Sleep. final mix. He's not really Xehanort. He's just this simulated variant of him, but I thought it was cool to include him because his armor is neat, and this is the only time you get to see his stuff. So if we zoom out a bit, now, as we all know, Organization 13 is defeated in Kingdom Hearts 2, blah, blah, blah. They're still kind of kicking, still kind of around. Young Xehanort is sent into the past to gather all versions of Xehanort and bring them to the future time so that they can then try and, you know, make shit happen. Which is how we get to the real Organization 13 as seen in Kingdom Hearts 3. These are also known as the 13 Seekers of Darkness, the vessels of Master Xehanort. This guy, the bald guy, the real original one, his heart. And they are as follows. Over here, we have the Master, the OG big bald head who wants to form the Keyblade. I so meticulously got the actual character for Key, not X, the Keyblade. There's him. There's Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, big bald-headed Heartless, brought back by young Xehanort. There's Xemnas, brought back by young Xehanort. There's Terranort, the Terranort that is possessed Terra. He's still kicking. After those four, we scroll a little over. Oh, wait, I think I have oh, yeah, there's young Baldo. He's over here. The time-traveling guy, thanks to Ansem, he assembles the real Organization 13. This file is huge. Canva is the real one. Canva is real out here. We have Xigbar. Now, Xigbar, you might know him as that shooty annoying guy from Kingdom Hearts 2. He's Braig's nobody. Who's Braig? He's this guy over here. This is Braig, who's the vessel of Luciu. He was one of Ansem the Wise's apprentices. If you want to know who Ansem the Wise is, he's this guy over here hidden behind me. He's not Xehanort, but I thought it was important to include him because he's relative to the story. So if we go back over here, we have, where was I? We're not there yet. We are, okay, we're at Braig. So Braig was the vessel of Luciu, Ansem the Wise's apprentice. And you want to know who Luciu is? Luciu is this guy right here. He's the apprentice to Mom, the Master of Masters. Shit ass, yes. He watches everything. He goes through the entirety of the plot of Kingdom Hearts from vessel to vessel, transporting so that he can observe everything and record it in his Keyblade, because his Keyblade has the eyeball, allegedly, of the Master of Masters, so it can be recorded in the Book of Prophecies. And also, there's some mysterious box thing. They haven't really elaborated on it. Luciu could be his own thing, TBH. So that's why that's there. But that's Xigbar. He joined to get the Keyblade from Xehanort, is what he said in Kingdom Hearts 3, which isn't entirely a lie, but it's mostly a lie because, like I said, he's actually there in order to record all of the information. So aside from Xigbar, piece of shit, we have Luxord. We don't really know much about him. We don't really know why he's doing what it is he's doing. Something about Keyblade Legacy, yada, yada, yada. But he's one of the vessels. But it's there. Moving over. We have Marluxia. He's the nobody of Larium. If you want to know who Larium is this little guy from Union Cross. He was once the big... Marluxia was once the big bad guy from Chain of Memories. Very famously at the end, he's very big on top of that thing that looks like Strelitzia. But now, we don't really know why he came back. Larium was from Union Cross. He led a union after the Keyblade War, the Dandelions and all that fark. He's the brother of Strelitzia. I didn't put Strelitzia here, but Strelitzia. We have Larcene. Larcene is the nobody of Elrena, who is her from Union Cross. She's kind of around for unknown reasons, but mostly it's understood that she's there because she follows Marluxia. They have a kind of a thing, but not really. It's kind of vague, but there's that. Then we have Syx with the eye with the characters over him. He's the nobody of Isa. He was trying to find a friend with Axel initially, which is what led them to kind of becoming nobodies in the first place. He became jealous of Axel's relationship with Roxas and Xion in Days, which leads into the rest of the game. Isa kind of just looks like Syx, except he's wearing a keyboard up, whatever that is, a zip up things. That's where he is. He is really cool. Moon shines down. Love him. Then we have Dark Riku. Dark Riku is the displaced heart of Riku replicant. He was brainwashed into doing all this fart. He's a bunch of nonsense. He looks just like Riku. Then we have Vanitas. Vanitas is a primordial darkness who was extracted from Ventus by Master Xehanort, bald guy over here, that guy, to form the Keyblade, because you have to fuse Vanitas with Ventus to create the Keyblade. He was, of course, recovered by young Xehanort, as is everybody. And we've already talked about young Baldo, but here's young Baldo. He time travels, assembles the real organization. And then over here we have Xion. She is the final member of the real Organization 13. She is a replica of Sora, constructed via Vexen's research. And now Vexen is this guy over here again, way over here in the rejects category. Initially in Organization 13, she was the, and Kairi's heart. Memories of Sora. She was the 14th member of Organization 13. Play days, learn more about her. And then we have the rejects category over here, who almost were Xehanort, still kind of are, but not entirely. We have Demyx. Demyx was a part of the original Organization 13. I think he was number 9. I don't really remember. But he got replaced by Dark Riku. Of course, Dark Riku over here. When Vexen created him, he got kicked out. A lot of people think he's Master of Masters, and they think it'd be funny. That's why I put that. That's why I put that mom thing. And then Vexen as well. Vexen is the nobody of Evan, who is actually a good guy. He was there doing all this stuff, making these replicas because he's trying to atone for his past mistakes. So he's not actually a piece of stink. He just looks like that. We also have replica Xehanorts. These are replicas created in lieu of all these fellas if they needed somebody. I think there's like 12 of them, something like that. You see them flying along Scala at the end of 3. And that's what they look like. Now, something to note is over here. This is the player character. You can't see him because of my face. The player character from Union Cross, who later reincarnates and raises Guy. So he kind of falls into play there, but he's not really one of them. I just thought he was relevant to the entirety of Xehanort. Now over here, we have the latest addition to Xehanort. It was toward the tail end, I believe, of Union Cross, somewhere at the beginning of Dark Road. I just have read about that. I haven't actually played that one, so we'll be getting to the specificities of that eventually. But it must have been the beginning of Dark. We Cries. He's not a bad guy. They're not a bad guy. Over here we have young Xehanort, as seen in the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. He's just part of my full chart. It's part of my full chart. Young Xehanort from the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, based off of the art that Nomura put out over here, who is this is all speculative, this isn't definitive, possible 14th life of Xehanort that was alluded to in somewhere. Who's to say? I don't really know, but that's Xehanort. What's up, Edge Runner? Ready for work? I hope work goes well. How am I? Trying to get some more energy going. Trying to get some more energy. Is Xehanort good now? It's complicated. I would say maybe. Not really. I mean, Xehanort was never really like evil. Like I said, his real motive was to try and reboot the world to restore the balance of light and dark. It's one of those things where it's like, I can do it, I can fix it, I gotta be that guy. Whereas like no one was really asking him to be that guy. He just kind of took it upon himself, and in lieu of, on the way to do so, became bald. I wouldn't say he's a good guy. But as we see him in the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, he may be a good guy. Of course, he was holding an umbrella for Sora, so maybe, possibly, it could possibly be his 14th life, one to be a better fella. Who knows? Who knows? Now I'm gonna scroll up because I didn't see anything. I explained it in an easy to understand way, at least better than the hour-long vid I've watched. Probably didn't help with this chart here. Here, let me turn my game. Probably didn't help with this. I don't even remember the Kristoff song from Frozen. This makes me glad I never got into Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is so good. Replica, yes. Crazy conspiracy guy meme. I think I made it a little more complicated, but I tried to explain it in like a very simple way. And then the Kingdom Hearts 3 spoiler. That was a really great chart. I don't know. I'm trying new things out. It came to me in a vision. I haven't seen people say that spoiler ever, and I was happy people didn't. My hopes there is that it was deep enough into the Xehanort timeline that you wouldn't have stuck around unless you were privy or didn't care. I hope and pray the canceled mobile game is getting worked lore-wise into 4, and that's why we haven't seen as much as we would have wanted to, because they're having to take things make sense, but not too much sense up front. I feel like they'll have to do something to make it work. They'll have to do something to make it work. I don't know what that thing will be, though. Now, what was I doing? I just did Gungaga. No, this is Nibelheim. Ha, me? Flamanga. What do you think 7 Revelation? Do you think 7 Revelation will hold up to the hype? Yes. I think Revelation's going to be really good. I think as we get closer, it'll just become more and more hyped. I think when they unveil the box art for it, when they unveil the collectors, whatever special stuff, when they unveil a little bit more trailers. Hamaguchi's already explained a lot about the game in interviews. And yeah, I'm very, very excited for that game. Absolutely. I can't wait to platinum KH4 and do mini games again. The only one I really didn't like having to do the frozen sledding thing like as many times as I did to get the ultimate weapon. But I did it, and I would do it again. But man, it was a lot. Whoa, he's calling. Sephiroth is calling. Now these ones don't actually give me an item. Time to go see Guy. I must get rid of all those that stand in the way of my research. Even that one from the Turks. I scientifically altered him and put him to sleep in the basement. If you want to find him, then search the area. But this is merely a game I thought of. It is not necessary for you to participate if you don't want to. Seems to be another letter. I'm gonna read it. Move the dial on the safe carefully, but quickly. You have 20 seconds. You cannot go past the numbers while turning. The 4 hints for the numbers are... the lid of the box with the most oxygen. You make me click it every time? Dude. Ah, I didn't mean to click that. Yo, KJ, welcome in. How are you going? Keystone, KJ, Nintendo Tom, how you going? Welcome in, Raiders. I'm just trying to get the hints to open up the safe here, and I accidentally misclicked, and I clicked the same thing I picked last time, so now I'm going through this for a 3rd time to get my 2nd hint. Welcome. Black Shootikin, how you going? What were you playing? What were you up to? What were we up to? Did it not shout you out? It's supposed to shout out. There we go. Valkyria Chronicles. How was that? Ah! Kicked my desk. Raiders, I'm Rascal. I'm playing FF7. I really love FF7. I'm a Square guy. I love Square. I love their games. I'm all about them. Very excited for Revelation going for Ward. So we're on our road to Revelation doing this right now. Gonna get Vincent today. I hope your stream was real good. Game is a gem. You know, that game is always like talked highly of, and I see I only see good things about it, but I don't see that many things about it, which is very strange. I feel like that's a game that would do better. I don't know if it's because of like the play style or what, but I've always wanted to play it. I feel bad for those little guys. I feel bad for them too. They didn't deserve any of that stuff. You saw my post about Persona 5 with the live action? It's a great game, Levin. It's a great game. One of us. Behind the ivories, short of T and Ray. Behind the ivories, short of T and Ray. The creak in the floor near the chair on the 2nd floor, then to the left 5 steps, up 9 steps, left 2 steps, and up 6 steps. So I don't actually remember the code, so this is going to be a problem. Should we do this one at a time? It said the first one was the tank with the most oxygen. Should I go and find that? It's Tactics XCOM style. It feels like tactics strategy games that aren't Fire Emblem or Tactics don't get as much community love. I actually agree. I think that's actually a very good assessment of tactics style games. Oh no. One is fun, even as an anime. It got remasters on PS3, PS4, and Steam. Good time. 2nd and 3rd PSP exclusive. Yeah, that's right. They only had... They were missing, like, the core of them. Strangely enough. I do recall that. It's not for the faint of heart. The game is a slugfest through and through. I refuse to grind. You refuse to grind, but you beat it. Yeah, I saw Ian play some of it. I think it was that one. Yo. I think I need to lower the game volume just a bit. There. Yeah, Ian played it, right? Yo, welcome back from the ads. He fell from his rope. I got a YouTube video that you should put in your ears. Oh, yeah? Kimchi Me kind of helped him willpower through. KJ's 100% right in the money. I mean, it always looked like a cool game. Here's the mink. Character development is chef's kiss. It's a great time. What is this? Left ear duvet? What is this? There we go. It's gonna make my brain big. Are you sure? Can you guarantee that? You know what? I shouldn't have used fire. Would have been ice. Oh wait, they're chill with it? I don't know their affinity. Is cranberries quieter? Cranberries? Whomst cranberry. Mixed. Oh, you're listening to the song itself. Ah. I'm picking up what you're putting down now. Now that you've spelled it out for me. Thanks for the warm welcome and vibes. I need to eventually do a replay of this game. You should. You should do a replay of this game when you feel up to it. It's really great. Yo, thank you so much for the raid, Gaijin Haida. How you going today? Thank you, KJ. Please rest well. Welcome in, Raiders. I am Rascal. I'm getting hit by funny breath. Tifa is spinning. She's spinning for all of you. How is 14 today? How you going? How you going? I appreciate you coming through. I'm looking for the password so that I can unlock this vault because I don't remember it. So we're going to be running around here until I figure it out. I could just look it up. I could very easily just look it up. I don't want to. Oh, she's silenced, yeah. 14 is good. How do you like OG7 versus the remake? Have you tried Password? You know what? I don't think I have. I've only tried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I've not tried Password. How do I like OG versus the remake? I love them both. I love them both. I think personally I enjoy the remake more than I enjoy the original. But I said this a bunch of times. I can only feel that way because of how great the original game is. And if this one didn't exist, I would not feel as strongly about it. So it's such a... how could I even say, you know? How could I even say? I know I just did, but pretend I didn't. How could I even? I don't dislike this mix. I'm not a general fan of 100% audio in different ears. Now the lyrics aren't lining up. Ooh, the who's are going who. I feel like if you... Oh, I meant to heal and I didn't. I think if you have the option to play the original and you're down to play the original before playing the remake, I would recommend that strongly. But I think if you don't want to do that, it's totally okay to just play one over the other. Not a cause for concern. I think I like it more in these speakers. This guy has a bunch of health. Bro, if I keep missing this death blow, it's not even gonna be worth it. No! Listen, I just kind of spammed circle there. Let's do a low heal. Let's go. Let's go. You want to hear them blended? According to one of the remake directors, you shouldn't play the OG before the remake, and I suppose they are entitled to their wrong opinion. You know, I've heard the remake directors and people on the team and people in FF7 in general that have worked on it throughout the years say a variety of things, and the only conclusion I can arrive at is that they are not in agreement on everything. So I think whatever way you do or don't want to play it is the most correct way. I know for me personally, I love the remake because I love the original, but I don't know, maybe not everybody will resonate with it in that way. This is gonna be one of those frustrating things because normally I could have like turn off encounters or sped up mode on, but because I don't have it, oh, I forgot they reflected back at me. That's right. I dislike the remakes because I love the original. That's such a, I know you feel that way, and obviously a lot of people feel that way. I didn't think he would steal. I didn't think it reflected our steel. I've always struggled with that line of thought, that, but I like the original so much it makes me dislike the remakes because it doesn't prevent the original from still being a thing, and it doesn't stop it. I don't know. I feel like if, not you specifically, but if anybody feels like the remake tarnishes their memory of the original, that's only because you're choosing to see it that way. I just like the remakes because they never gave me pictures of Spider-Man. I also, not that you have to at all, you don't have to, but there's so much content and surrounding materials for FF7. It's just like astounding the amount of people that have no interest in absorbing all that information. Doesn't tarnish it, I just don't like change. Well, then don't see it as a change and see it as an expansion, you know? When was the last time Final Fantasy gave me pictures? 15? You can take pictures in 15. I can only really say I dislike that one take from one random director. What I'd played a remake I enjoyed, though I kind of missed the old combat. I think that's fine. That's fine. I think Rebirth does a much better job with the combat over Remake, even though it's not bad at all in Remake. I gave up on the original as a kid after I got out of Midgar because of random encounters and the graphics aging like milk, but I've refined my palate a bit since then. Well, if you ever wanted to go for it, I think it's really, really good. And if you want to play a modern port of it, there's a lot of, you know, other features to it to make it more simple. Like, you can make your guys stronger, you can make them run faster, you can turn off encounters, double experience. RE2 versus RE2 Remake, there was a very little change in the story. I thought it was a great modernized version of the OG. And I just don't think it's an equivalent comparison that I've talked about again and again and again, because it's not a remake in the way that you're describing. This is a remake. So my thought behind FF7 Remake is it's either one of two things. It's a meta sequel. Not literally, this is like the direct follow-up, but in the sense that there's established stuff that happens, and this allows that to exist simultaneously with that and is the next game. I think, realistically, when we say remake, I've said this before, I think it's taking all of the media and the information that has come out with FF7 since the release of FF7 OG to include FF7 OG, and it puts it in one vessel where it all is allowed to exist together. You don't have to address, you don't have to be like, oh, Crisis Core retcons this, or oh, book includes this, Advent Children, yada yada. Here, it's all real. It all exists here. And it does so in a way that I think really enhances everything and allows the world to breathe, gives it space, feels more lived in. The characters feel more real. They have more genuine interactions. Not that they didn't in the original, but they're allowed to have more of them, and they're allowed to be shown more profoundly IMO. And I've talked about it, the Resident Evil 1 to or 2 to 2 remake. It's just not an equivalent comparison. It's a like 6-hour game. I've talked about it so many times. I've also played the first FF7 remake. I've progressed the story the same amount in both versions. Yo. My close friends in 6th grade is a huge player of 14. Between watching y'all play, him talking about it, me general interest in FF, I've been looking into it. Oh, online for a solid state drive so I can have the space to actually play it. Yeah, it's really cool. I think it has a lot of slow moments, but I mean, 14 is really cool. The people who are so angry with 7 Ruin 7 is what I like to call a you problem, because remake existing doesn't take away from the original 7 existing. I agree. I think I have to go down, right? I think I have to go down to get the password. My problems didn't give me pictures. Where are the pictures? This is a 7D make. I did say that. I kind of would prefer to remaster more. I don't think there's like any need to remaster this, if I'm being honest. I think the ported versions of this already do everything a remaster would have done. And honestly, personally, I think when you remaster these kinds of graphics, it ends up looking worse. I think these graphics look the best when played as close to the originally intended way as possible. And then I'm not one for mods, but if like mods exist that do that same thing, you know? I was always unnerved here because of the music. It's such a cool place, and I hate that I have to figure out this password. I beat RE2 and 3, I'm on 4. I haven't played RE2 or 3 remakes. The only remakes I've played are 4, and I'm really close to beating the original Resident Evil 1 remake that was on the GameCube. Although I know it's a different time period for a remake. But I played all the original ones. Well, I haven't played RE4 original. I've only played the remake. What was it about 7 specifically that blew up so much? The cool world and characters? Was the story not a bit convoluted? It was a right time, right place. I think if we're gonna make it very palatable, I think what made 7 so popular is the same reason shows like Cowboy Bebop or Gundam Wing became so popular at the time. Right place, right time. Technology got to a point, accessibility got to a point, the presentation was in such a way that it was palatable. You know, PS1 pushed it to the third dimension. It was very revolutionary at the time, and it was cool. You know, it was unheard of at the time. This was like a very big deal. It was like monumentally a big deal. People that weren't really into this type of stuff got into this type of stuff, and it molded people's palates for like a whole generation. Link, Cloud, and Roxas are Leon Kennedy's. Why? Because they got blonde hair? Seventh Heaven mod remasters it better than Square ever could. You know what I've been seeing going around? The remaster version of Type 0 from the PSP to the PS4 version, and how the graphics, like the use of color, changed so substantially. And I never played either of those games, so I guess I can only see it. But I think oftentimes when you remaster something, it really misses on some core aspect artistically. And again, I'm not saying Type 0 is like bad or anything. I just feel like they would change some color, or they would overlight something in a way that it kind of looked off, you know. Jeff, how you going today? Jeff, happy Tuesday. 7 OG was big because it was really the first JRPG here in the West that was in the mainstream. It was a big deal back then because it was Squaresoft going to PlayStation instead of making another Nintendo game. There was heavier than usual marketing. It was definitely the first JRPG for a lot of folks. Yeah, that's why they still love it. You want to see wrong time, wrong place? Look no further than Legend of Dragoon. But that game is awesome. That game is awesome. Fantasy, but it didn't feel too far off to real life. Yeah, it leaned a little more into the realism. Although obviously it's not. Fantastic game, horrible timing. I love Legend of Dragoon. I play Hello Kitty Island Adventures. We have that game too. Alina plays it. Or we haven't played it in a little bit, but Alina plays it. Type 0 seems like a fever dream about managing armies on a map like Dynasty Warriors, and you're in school or something. And that's another one. They kind of, to my understanding, they set up like a continuation and then it doesn't happen because of 15. Which is something also I wanted to talk about. What was it? What was the engine for 15? Luminous? Is that what it's called? Luminous, or was it Luminosity? Which one was it? Let me just Google it. FF15 engine Luminous. Somebody probably already said that. So yeah, FF15 had its own engine developed for that game specifically. You know, where as you go into like FF7 Remake, Rebirth, those are on Unreal Engine 4. But 15 had its own. And the crew from 15 got pulled to create their own new little like sub dev team. I think it was Luminous, like the Luminous team, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. They would go on to make Forspoken in the same engine, which, you know, was not very successful. Which is a shame, because I think the way that engine runs looks very pretty. I think it's a very pretty world. I think the characters run really cool, and I would still like to see more done with it. I don't know what they would do, but I think it'd be really cool. Luminous, thank you. They were working on this for the N64 at first. I did hear, I am aware of that, yeah. They couldn't contain what CD-ROMs could back then. They would have limited the vision for the half of this game. Imagine having the misfortune to release a fantasy RPG around the time as Final Fantasy IX, and then the PS2 comes out. But Legend of Dragoon is so cool. It's so cool. Waited about 15 years for it. I really like 15. A lot of particle effects. It's just a cool time. And, you know, seeing Alina play it is so cool. I didn't really need a heal right there. Recently played through Legend of Dragoon with the Severed Chains mod, and it was, what's the Severed Chains mod? Like I said, I don't use mods, never have, so I don't know. Is it like a quality of life thing, or is it like a HD upscaler voice acting? I got the same exact roulette wheel last time. I just know I really like Legend of Dragoon, and it has some freaking bangers on that soundtrack. Was playing on my PS5. Yeah, they put it on there not too long ago, which is really cool. Was it like 2 years ago? There's no way. Do I not have any regular potions? Lots of quality of life, graphic updates, lets you swap out dart and other... oh, you can take dart out. That's cool. What did it say? Welcome back, Coda. Before I look it up, what did it say? I've always... and Alina wants to see it as well. I really want to see the Resident Evil games that they did manage to put onto the N64. I want to play them. Right 97, thank you. The lid of the box with the most oxygen. Is it over here? Was StarCraft on the N64? I didn't know that. Where's that room? Is it upstairs? I thought it was like an old building or something. An old build. I know I said building. Most oxygen. The lid. Patrick, the lid. This guy thinks he's so tough, but he gets freaking knocked off, and then he can't even, like, do a gosh dang, you know? He just keeps on falling off. Oh, but now he's gonna do a gosh dang. Look at him. Yo! I don't think I've summoned yet. No, that's not true. I used Chocobo one time. Is it over here? Yes. Right 36. Right 36. So we have 1 and 4. We need 2 and 3. Let's use a normal cure. I wish it had gone off. I feel like because I got silenced after I casted my ability, or after I clicked it, I wish it would have worked. You know? All right, so the second one is behind the ivories, short of T and Ray. That has to be piano, yeah? Ivory? Oh, short of T and Ray? Like the note, like La? La Ti Do? Re Mi Fa So La? When I first saw Zack and Angeal, I thought Angeal was Zack's big brother. I mean, he kind of becomes his brother in a way. He's definitely his mentor. But I wouldn't blame you for thinking that. The Sound of Rascal. What's that? What do I gotta get rid of? Do I have space for that? The Sound of Rascal. What is that, like the sound of music? But it's me? I gotta go on the sign, bro. Mi, fa. So that'd be triangle, circle. Of T and re. Re would be do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. T and re. So that'd be do and circle. What's square? Re. Okay, so it's no. I don't know, I thought that would. These nuts? That's not from SpongeBob. Is it like the numbers? Like one, so 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? I don't think I understand this one. Why don't we see Reno as often anymore? Like in the more recent games? Well, he is out of commission in following the Platefall, if you remember, in disc 1 of Final Fantasy VII. He's gone for a little bit, and they kind of expanded on that in Rebirth. But in addition to that, the Japanese voice actor of Reno actually passed away. And so, you know, kind of to honor him and to, you know, allow time to have passed, they didn't recast him immediately. They have for the next game, for Revelation. But it's a little... they're a little more slow to replace people in that way in Japan, is my understanding. More to allow, you know, them to honor like their work as that character. Like people typically play characters like for as long as possible, to my understanding. And that's a big thing. Our word number 11 in the list of 13 words that you said shouldn't be said. Bringing it back. Up. Left 10. Left 10. I recall something about having someone having passed away and their character just never being voiced again. I wonder who that was. So I need the third one now, which was the third one was the steps. The creak in the floor near the chair on the second floor. Bend to the left 5, up 9, left 2, and up 6. Near the chair on the second floor. I wish I could remember. I don't even know. Well, it creaked before I could find out, or sorry, I got an encounter before I could find out if that was the creak. Why did I make Aerith attack them, but the other two use magic? Like, is that not backwards? Mochi brownie? Looking like poop. Well, how's it taste? Did I really get silenced? Both of the guys that were going to attack with magic got silenced? Is everybody silenced now? No. Your drought chocobo whistle? What, in 14? That's nice. Your first 2-seater? Nice. Let's listen. Alright, that wasn't the chair. Read this one. I'm gonna play Shard Squad. Shard. Shard Squad. It's a very popular game. He didn't have anything to steal. I think I tried before. Now let's listen. Is it right here? Oh. You're giving a copy away of Shard Squad. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I got it. Well, now that we've gotten them all organically, we can not remember all of them. And we can look it up. But we have gotten them on stream, so it's real. Shard Squad. I keep reading that in my head as Shark Squad. Ba-da-da. Wow, Tifa, this is what you do? I put you in my party and you attack me? Mom, Dad, I sharded my squad. Tifa, I'm not gonna use an item to make you stop hitting me, but you have to stop hitting me. Did somebody say shart? Gasket. I did because I don't know how to read. Also, I should use climb hazard, but I used the wrong one. I mean, it's fine. How are you going today? Oh, Tifa, I thought you were gonna hit me again, dude. This is why I don't use her, because she just smacks me in the face. You know what? Oh, I can't. I'd have to go back to the place. Oh, dude. That's lame as heck. But it makes sense. All right, I don't need ethers on anybody. I don't really need to high potion anybody. Let's use magic. Or smack him into face. She's smacking me into face. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Right 36. Oh, I'm so bad at this. I'm not gonna make this. No, I went too far. Frick, I went too far. Ah, just give me the thing. Oh, it's gonna be close. Oh! That was close as heck. 1 second on the clock. Look at this guy. Don't hit me. A lot of folks. Blech. He's such a cool looking little fella, eh? Can I steal from him? I always check. I don't think I can, but I always check. Nope. Got enough time for I'm gonna use haste. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use it once more on Tifa. Still good on the heal, I think. Oh, I got him with my stock. Yo, let's go. Can I bio him though? That's the question. I got him with my linked Mog Chocobo. Let's go. What's up, King Alien? How are you today? Microsoft Bin Bows. Oh, I'm gonna need to heal that. It's kind of funny how rarely you can steal from bosses, and then 9 was a huge mechanic to steal. I always try, because it'd be so cool if I could, you know? And I never remember. My birthday is in 22 days. Well, happy early. We'll say it again. It's fine that I didn't utilize her limit. I'm just trying to use it so that I can get the next level. What are you gonna do for your birthday? That's cool. It's like you just had one last year. What the heck? What are you doing, guy? Oh, no, I gotta use magic, huh? All right, fine. Look at that. I need to heal again. Look at this. It's just for Aerith too. Okay, now it's for... Ah! Oh, no! I was kidding, dude. I wasn't an invitation to smack Cloud. I sharded someone's squad twice. I still didn't have 1-2 games on her. My lobbies aren't. Even... Oh, did Tifa just die? She did, dude. I'm trying so hard to unsweat so I can get the in-game Pokemon. Wait, what got him? Oh no, Tifa died. Dang. That stinks. Well, she'll have to do without that. Oh, Fork Knife? Fork Knife. Well, I hope you can get all the Pokemon. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's see if I have anything new for anybody. I don't think I do. Oh, I didn't even check for Tifa. Oh. Ah, but I'd lose double. I do have Odin. Odin's really good. I feel like I should use Odin here, though. Maybe instead of... No. They're all too good. I mean, I guess I can get rid of Shiva. I lose HP, but... I'm done forking. Whatever for? You need to fork your knife. IRL thirst calls to me. The liquid of life. Thank you for missing all of those, dude. No, he's not gonna miss. He's gonna be bozo-itis for me. Like that can, yeah. Almost like a beverage, you know? Something like that. Monster Viking juice. I didn't really like the Viking one. I haven't had it in a long time. Aerith, I really need Arischu to come through and smack that bat, bro. At Apple Monsty, so good. How are you, Ron? Apple Monsty, huh? I think I've had it one time. I don't know where it's supposed to be. Viking juice, dude. I swear the boss always turns full green and blue. I know it can end up going the other way and do red noodling. Didn't I get red just now? I'm showered. Clean? A clean lad? Did you see me open that door just now? I wish I could still be listening to the song that was playing outside of here. Vincent's song. Two times because he got 2 heads. That looked a lot more powerful than it ended up being. Okay, so magic. You're a magic feller. I hate this enemy. He's so slow. I think that's my issue. Not him being like hard or anything. He's just so slow. Oh, he's switching. He's switching. I'm in need of green apple. The Monsty? Oh god. Oh, a rock star. I don't think I've ever had a rock star. Can you not hit Aerith? Please? Like, just don't, dude. He takes so long, Drew. They changed their recipe. They suck. When were they good? Never had. Oh, dude, you just killed Aerith. Stop it. Stop it. Ugh, it takes so long, man. Made my tummy hurt. That sounds about right. Bro, can you just cast your magic? Holy shoot. He's gonna kill me. He takes so long. Oh my god, I can't tell. Am I targeting Cloud? I can't even tell. Dude, I'm gonna freaking die. No, I ended up healing myself because I can't see Cloud with this angle. Now we get a bozo mount. Thank you for getting a quiet hello, Evil. How you going? Ugh, we're gonna lose. This guy's gonna kick my butt and I'm gonna have to redo that whole thing because I don't have the... I didn't save after getting the key. Oh my lord, I forgot how much I hate this guy. There's a gimmick to doing this where it doesn't matter. Like, am I targeting Cloud? Is that Tifa or is that Cloud? I'm like pressing all the buttons, but I don't even have the opportunity because he's just, I'm constantly stuck in his animation. They figured out people associate... Oh, God. I can't even... I literally can't even do a thing. It just takes so freaking long, dude. No, I can't change the camera at all. Like, am I on Cloud? I don't think I am. Imagine if you could even... I can't imagine. All I know is that I'm having a very tough time. There. It wouldn't let me change the camera perspective. They figured out people associate good tasting energy with unhealthy. I don't know if that means their drink is more healthy, but I guess it's marketed. So the worse it tastes, the better. Rockstar changed the recipe for that reason. Do you know why they call it Final Fantasy? Oh, because it was it was their last. Okay. I'm picking up what you put down. We got Fury Brand. Look at that. Wait, do I have anything new for... Oh, I guess Select could have done that, eh? Wait, no, not magic. I need my Phoenix down. Oh, I didn't want to use it on you. I tapped up too many tins. Okay, so before I do this thing with this little vampire Goth boy, I'm gonna go pee. I need to go pee. So I'll be right back. If you're on Twitch, you can do the drop, exclamation drop. It'll work for you. Go, feel free. Hey, Grandpa, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime. That really does mean a lot. You only get one Prime every month, unless you have multiple accounts, in which case, interesting that you have multiple accounts that have an Amazon account. But in lieu of that, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it.
Dwarven Crafts. Find Dwarven Crafts.
Hey, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate that. They're all anonymous. Yo, wait, what the frick?
Garma, I'm sending your sister to join you.
We just freaking exploded Garma's sister. Char is a murderer. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Gammert, how you going? Great stream. It's been lurking for about a month. Hey, I appreciate you busting out a lurk to say hello. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. But I really appreciate you. Thank you. That's very, very kind of you. It all goes to a good cause. The cause being my PC fund. So that I can finally play Final Fantasy 11. So, not to go off on a tangent here. Yo, thank you so much for using your Prime. I do appreciate that. Big times. Enjoy all of the emotes of my face. I was gonna say, it's so funny that, so my computer falls in a place where I can't upgrade it to Windows 10, or sorry, Windows 11. Oh my God, would you believe it? What a situation if I wouldn't be able to upgrade to Windows 10. I can't upgrade to Windows 11. But also there's some issue in my PC that I haven't been able to diagnose, and I'm also not, I can't figure it out. That is inhibiting me from enabling legacy features, so I can't actually play Final Fantasy 11, this game that came out in like 2002 or whatever, 2001, something like that. But thank you so much. Imagine upgrading to Windows 98. I remember Windows 98 like it was yesterday. Thank you everybody for doing the drop. Thank you. But I really do appreciate that, Gamer. Thank you for hanging out for about a month and lurking and just being here. That is a base first way to pop in here. I won't see the ads, Chris. You can go on YouTube and I'll give you custom ads. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Okay. Thank you once again. But you know who doesn't thank you? Garma's Zavi bloodline. Dude, I was literally clicking on the coffin. Don't give me that same enemy. Oh, thank dog. Yes. I wanted the yeah though. In the bin before getting into the wood chipper? Why are you in the wood chipper right now? Did you do something? You know, I think it was Viz posted a better version of that picture in the Discord. Oh, I gotta freaking use Croy's thing. I keep forgetting. To wake me from the nightmare. This is where Matthew Mercer goes to slumber. Who is it? Never seen you before. You must leave. You were having a nightmare. How bad was your dream? A nightmare? My long sleep has given me time to atone. What are you saying? I have nothing to say to strangers. Get out. This mansion is the beginning of your nightmare. You can say that again. What do you know? Like you said, this mansion is the beginning of a nightmare. No, it's not a dream. It's for real. Sephiroth has lost his mind. He found the secrets hidden in this mansion. Sephiroth? You know Sephiroth? You know Sephiroth? One of you guys had to say it with me at the same tin. Ah! You start first. It's really actually cool how well they implemented this sequence in Rebirth. You know, up to and including his epic backflip there. You got Shard Squad 100%? Congo Rats? That's how it was. So Sephiroth knows he was created 5 years ago? And about the Genova project? He was missing, but has just recently reappeared. He has taken many lives and is seeking the promised land. Now it's your turn. Sorry, I cannot speak. I'm disappointed. Hearing your stories has added upon me yet another sin. More nightmares shall come to me now. More than I previously had. Sorry, my bad, bro. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. Now, please, leave. Yo ho ho, thank you so much for that level 6 hype train. He just likes Strangers of Paradise, Vincent? You're still here. Who are you? At least tell us your name. I was with the Shinra Manufacturing Department and Administrative Research, otherwise known as the Turks. Last time I played this game, I named Vincent Alina. Oh no, it doesn't fit. Vincent Chu doesn't fit. How do we fix this? It's good they showed Vincent is pro stranger danger. You gotta watch out for people you don't know. Why it smell like caca in here? Why it smell like caca in here? Bah! I don't know. Vincent Chu? We gotta get rid of the T. We can name everybody something Chu, and we could just name him Vince. Oh my gosh, that is something. Vince Sama. Vint Chu. I'm just thinking about Vince. Why is that so hard for me to pronounce? You know, I swear to the Lord, there's certain words that involve like C's and H sounding letters and sounds that I just like have a speech impediment toward. Name him. Vinchu? Vinochu? Vinichu? Vince Chu? Vince Chu. We can call him Vince. Vince. Oh my gosh. CHs are so tough, dude. I know there was no CH in his name, but golly gee. Vince Chu. We can name him Vsauce. Name him Vamp. That's my boy Vince. Put him in the chair in the corner, whatever you name him. Are we gonna get rid of Vincent Chu? Hey Vsauce, Valentine here. I think I might do Vince Chu. I did like Vin. I did like Vin Chu. Vin Chu was funny. Vinny Chu was funny as well. But I just like this idea of him being Vince. Oh, Valenchu! And we can just refer to him as Vincent Valenchu. I kind of like Valenchu. That's my boy Vince Valenchu. Scent. We're gonna just call him Scent. Valenchu is destined. That's what I'm thinking. I'm absolutely floored over his name being Vince Scent Penny. Valenchu is kind of epic. Chris, step out of the wood chipper. Wood chipper? Oh my lord. I'm gonna step into that wood chipper real quick. Valenchu Valentine. Look at this guy. Look at Vince. Look at our boy Vince Valenchu. The Turks? Formerly of the Turks. I have no affiliation with Shinra now. And you? The wood chipper kind of cozy though. I'm not gonna yuck your yum, you know? Cloud Chew, formerly of Soldier. You got AC in there? More than we could say for us. Wood Chip Chew. It is funny. You were also at Shinra? Then do you know Lucretia? So I cannot get away with pronouncing her name any way. Phonetically, character-wise, every iteration that you could say Lucretia, Lucretia, Lucrezia, Lucretia. I can't say any of them without somebody telling me I'm pronouncing it wrong. So how should I pronounce this word? Let's here and now, definitively. I can't believe you said it wrong. You know what? Let's just pull up the sacred text. What do they say in Dirge of Cerberus? Is there a line? Is there a line of like Vincent saying he talks about her in Rebirth? No, I need to hear him say it in Dirge. Hold up.
Talk. Why did you let this happen?
I'm in an ad. Let me listen.
That Dr. Crescent is to take part in this project?
Dr. Crescent.
It's true.
But
Me, then yes,
all I did was watch. This happened.
I'm just skipping ahead.
For my next this.
Surely somewhere he says,
I saw you again.
I saw you, but
It was the place we first met.
fall asleep here, and you might catch a cold.
he's not
Why
saying
are you
it.
so surprised?
Oh my god. Valenchu, I need you to say her name out loud. Say it. Thanks for liking my TikTok about Kingdom Hearts 2. I love Kingdom Hearts, and I like your TikToks. Chris the Chipper got PPA because you got plastics all chopped up. No one has ever mispronounced. I can't say words. Tigrex. I can't say words. Lulu, what's up, Griffith? How you going? I actually knew a Lucretia. How did they pronounce it? Lucretia. Luke crap. That's Lucy. Lucrezia. That's how I can't read things. She pronounces it Lucrezia, but also sounds like saying Lucretia. You can also call her Chirusian. That's another word no one. Hurry for the middle. Lucretia? I'm gonna Google it. FF7. I spelled pronunciation wrong. They're saying Lucrezia. Lucrezia or Lucretia. That's two separate ones. I ate. I feel like crying. How's it going? Lucretia. What'd you eat? I thought you were getting hydrated. Old vintage names and it sounds like Lucretia. Who? Lucretia. The woman who gave birth to Sephiroth. Gave birth? Wasn't Genova Sephiroth's mother? That isn't completely wrong, but just a theory. He was born from a beautiful lady. That lady was Lucretia, Lucretiu. She was an assistant to Professor Gast of the Genova Project. Beautiful Lucretia. She's Polish, I believe. I wonder if that name's in other places and is said differently. Possibly. Names are and words are pronounced differently. Tanzania pronounces it differently than how we differently do. They do Tanzania. That wasn't even any of the three that I said. Didn't realize y'all were this far ahead already of being busy. Yo, we're still in disc 1. Still in disc 1. No fret. They won't say it unless you say it that way because they're so used to everyone saying it Tanzania. Tanzania. A human experiment? There was no way to cancel the experiment. I couldn't stop her. That was my sin. I let the one I loved, the one I respected most, face the worst. Lucretia. We're going with it. Lucretia. So the punishment was sleep? That's weird. Tifa. Must be pronounced lactation. That's not even close to what I was thinking. Let me sleep. No. I must keep spamming the button until you wake up. It's true he didn't. He didn't do all that. Vince didn't do all that. Had the fabled Costco food. I already shill enough for them in y'all's general space. You shill enough for Costco? If I had to guess, it's probably more the Eastern European version since vampires, or am I conflating? It's just the imagery of vampirism. He's actually very not at all outside of the coffin like a vampire. Half a hot dog, a chicken bacon, maybe a fourth to a third total pepperoni pizza. A fourth to a third. I've never had chicken bake. It's a really vintage name. Lucretia. I need pictures first. Would be spelled Lucrezia. Lucrezia. Costco chicken bake. Can't say I've ever had one. The C Project. Specimen A. Code Z. A scratch left by a fingernail inside the beaker. Feeding time. That's our chance. Nothing will stop me but willpower. Oh, look, it's us. Specimen B. Let's get out of here. Who do you think was hanging out in these test tubes here? Code C? Code Z? Who do you think was hanging out in these test tubes? One Zach Chew and one Cloud Chew. Yeah, it was definitely Zephyroth with a Z. Now I have a bag of popcorn. Zach and Cody. After the sweet life on deck, this is where they went. I'm spoiled today. It's okay to be spoiled. They're like really good giant Hot Pockets. You know, Hot Pockets when they're good are really good. I used to always eat them with mustard when I was younger. Snacks, Hot Pocky. Vince won the Danimals contest. Yeah, he's going on a cruise with Zach and Cody. Can Final Fantasy VII be considered a psychological horror? A psychological horror... I mean, there's definitely aspects of it. Cloud's whole psyche is just wrong. His persona, his memory's been tampered with. He's being actively, like, infiltrated by and impressed upon by Genova and Sephiroth cells. Sephiroth loses much of him to his own unstable mind state, and then Genova takes on the visage of your dearly departed ones, which I could see psyching you out. It's definitely a body horror. Cloud is actually Cody. I can see mustard working well. It's just baked in its own juices. I'm sure I just ate 2K calories, but did you need it though? The best rap career. Cody Christian. Reunion. Sephiroth. Being here brings back memories. Are you going to participate in the reunion? I don't even know what a reunion is. Jenova will be at the reunion. Jenova will be at the reunion, becoming a calamity from the skies. Jenova, a calamity from the skies? You mean she wasn't an ancient? I see. I don't think you have the right to participate. I will go north past Mount Nebel. If you wish to find out, then follow. Reunion? Calamity from the skies? Ah! How dare you throw materia at me and then zoom on out of here? Who do you think you are? Destruct materia. I essentially had onion sandwich, so need is subjective, but yes, you needed it. I feel it. Was Sephiroth just here the whole time? So Sephiroth is only able to manifest. Okay, so Sephiroth's physical body is not here. Sephiroth's physical body is actually in the northern crater in the northern continent. That is where he is and has been since the moment in Crisis Core, or since the moment in FF7 OG flashback when he gets thrown into the reactor, right, by Cloud. So in a lot of ways, it's easy to say that he effectively died in that moment, and he's been reconstructed via Jenova livestream. Yeah, very Xehanort tactics, and similar to Xehanort, how Xehanort can impress parts of his heart into others people's hearts, and they can become vessels for him by way of his S cells, Jenova cells, by way of imbuing all of the people, the soldiers, the people of Nibelheim, whomever, all these hooded, cloaked figures, very much like Kingdom Hearts, with his cells. He's able to manifest himself in them. That's what the reunion theory is all about, right? The return, what is from Jenova will try to return to Jenova. From Sephiroth will return to Sephiroth. He's able to take over those forms. That's how every time we fight Sephiroth up to this point until the end of the game, you know, it's not literally him. It's a piece of Jenova. It's a piece of one of those fellows that's mutated. It's mostly Jenova, you know. It's not his actual body. That is not here. So that's why it always like fades away, and it's some tentacle or body horror looking monster guy. Bless Cody's heart. Cody Christian's doing a job. A reunion is when people get together again after being apart for some 10. He doesn't know. He's just a rapper. He was reading Detective Conan. Yes, he was waiting for me. He's about the theatrics. He's inside of Sora. Yes, a Xehanort Tactics spin-off. Have you seen how wide the Buster Sword is compared to Sephiroth's torso? I would say about all of it. Escapee report number 2. Description of the time of capture. Former soldier of soldier number. No effect could be detected from either Mako radiation therapy or Jenova on him. B. Regular number. Reaction to Jenova detected. So A would be Zack. Zack, of course, was able to utilize the cells in such a way that he didn't have any cell degradation. Cloud, however, as seen by the bottom, reacted to Jenova, and that is why he is out of commission for the ending portion of Crisis Core. And it is why he is the way he is in this game. Is this a Xehanort-like? Basically. Concerning their disposal, shot for resisting. There you go. That's what happened to him. Escaped during A's resistance. Isn't it cool that they like explain everything here? X month, X day. The 2 escapees were located near Midgar. Show me number 4. It won't let me go over there. Are you for real, dude? other B's whereabouts is currently unknown, but we submit there's no need to pursue him due to his diminishing consciousness, awaiting further instructions. They should have came after me, dude, because now I'm on that Danimal cruise ship with Zack and Cody. Who hasn't been inside Sora by now? I'm trying to like think of a lot of people so I can kind of like spout them off. Every Final Fantasy character, Terra, Aqua, most of the members of Organization 13, most of the members of the true Organization 13. Almost every character from the mobile games. Donald, Goofy, Mickey. Did you know if you remove the X from Xehanort, it's an anagram for Undertale? I don't believe in Undertale. Jenova doesn't have an actual form, right? So Jenova does have an actual form. But what that is, we couldn't really say. The version of Jenova we see in any iteration of Final Fantasy, we can only speculate, is a version of Jenova that has taken on the physicality of a Cetra, something that would have made the Cetra view it as more friendly. That's Jenova's whole thing, you know, taking on the visual properties of somebody that you've loved in order to deceive you, someone that has like died recently, or not recently, but just in the general sense. I don't know definitively what Jenova looks like. A lot of times when we see iterations of Jenova that's not the one that Sephiroth pulls from the reactor in Nibelheim is very grotesque, very alien, very like tentacly and very blob-like. It's very body horror. It's hard to tell, but it is like you're saying, it's like very much like the Thing, actually, like very much like the Thing. Question: so is Sephiroth aware that Jenova is not a Cetra at this point, or does he find out what she truly is after being defeated by Cloud at the end of the game, which leads into Advent Children? Well, let's look it up before I misspeak, because I think I have the answer right in my head. Yep, I'm right. So Sephiroth does initially read all of the notes in this library, which leads him to thinking that Jenova is an ancient, is a Cetra, in the same way that Professor Gas did and that Hojo initially did. It is once Sephiroth falls into the life stream in that sequence that we were just talking about, when Cloud tosses him there, where he's able to learn the truth of such things. That Jenova isn't that. He references here in the preceding scene, Jenova the Calamity that will, you know, fall from the skies. Not an ancient. Definitely not an ancient. And he knows now that he must utilize the black materia to call forth Meteor to further along continue what his mother was trying to do, and then with his mother they will travel the cosmos on Meteor, continuing the cycle. I want to watch The Thing. It's been a long time. I've only seen it one time, and even then I don't think I was like fully present. What about Mickey, Donald, and Goofy's son Max? I don't know about Max, but Mickey, Donald, and Goofy definitely haven't been in Sora. But I don't know about Max. Gandhi from Civ 5. I don't know. He may have been inside Sora. John Carpenter, Jenova. I didn't understand this game was taking from Da Tinga. It's Da Tinga. The Zack and Cody joke, no problem. They're a good pullback. When you clip things, it's easier for me to more quickly find moments, so I don't have to like watch the whole thing and maybe miss something. Cloud should do the blood test. We will find instantly who has Genova cells. I'm imagining it like that moment in Midnight Mass with the blood. That's what I'm thinking of. Now that I'm imagining Genova as the thing, it's even more gross. Like the Cetra catching Genova mid shape-shifting is Ucka. One of the things that I really like about Final Fantasy VII that has remained consistent into the remake series is the mystery around Genova. You know, we know aspects of Genova. We know that Genova is an alien, came to the planet. We know that the people eventually considered Genova an ancient, etc. We know that Genova was here essentially to feed off of the spirit energy, the life stream. We know that Genova was in conflict with the Cetra. We know that the Cetra worked together to basically entomb Genova. We don't know specifically, but we know that they were able to defeat Genova at great cost to themselves, and then eventually the Shinra unearthed Genova. But we don't know a lot about it. You know, we say Genova, we say her, we say she, because Sephiroth calls Genova his mother, or because it looks very female presenting. But like, as we've said a bunch, Genova is a shapeshifter. Genova is like from the thing. Genova will take on a guise in order to, you know, get the one up on you. So who is to say? And I don't necessarily need any more than that. I like what my imagination can do with that idea. It's very, very frightening. That's the version Hojo caught, the girl one we see. It's the version that Shinra unearthed. Yeah. So it wouldn't have been specifically Hojo. It would have been, you know, whomever at the time, and then Professor Gast, who was the guy in Shinra before Hojo took over, theory crafting all this stuff and being wrong. As a person who has a main job that might not be super obvious at a glance, I actually really enjoy casting Meteor in Final Fantasy XIV. It's super fun. You enjoy casting Meteor in 14. 14 is pretty cool. The biopunk horror elements of this game, I dig it. I dig it a lot. It was mid shapeshift. Who's to say? Who's to say? But it's all messed up. Diesel punk, biopunk, cosmic horror. And now we had to consider the post-apocalyptic, of course. Can Genova shapeshift into a banana split with all the fixings? Not enough data exists to confirm or deny it. I'd probably deny it, but I cannot definitively say. Don't get to do it often. What's up, Red Dragon Sage, my unpaid intern? How you going today? I like the idea of Genova and Sephiroth winning and traveling on the planet. Just an alien and her fallen angel son. Super cool. It could have been the best, like, parent-son bonding road trip experience. Like, think of the Goofy movie, but Genova and Sephiroth. They would have made so many memories, but our freaking bozo cast of characters had to ruin that. They ruined that. Now Sephiroth's gonna have to go to college without any of these memories. He's never gonna play in the X Games of the college. He's never. We need more testing. My underpaying boss. Underpaying? I mean, if that's how we're saying no pay at all. Oh, hi, Mom Soup. Because they spelled that in the soup, yeah? Look, I seen that movie Not That Many Tins. Not that many tins. That ain't me. I think I just have to run out here and he'll chase after me, but I'm just making sure. Please don't be that one guy. It's that one guy. I'm gonna Google how you're actually supposed to fight this guy because I hate this guy. Enemy in to left is physical, right is magic. Which one am I attacking? Am I the Genova thing? I would say no, even if you kiss my butt. Dang. Is he swapping? Is he swapping? We'll find out in a second. He swapped. I misread that as donate me. I read that as don't at me. Unfortunate truth when Sword Donald meet Maxie, no, we just have to consider he got that dog in him. Don't hit me right now. What do you mean by goth baby? Vincent is that goth baby. That's what he is. Because everybody says he's emo, but he's not emo. He's goth. The enemy's true horror and turn-based gam. I love it. I don't know which side is which right now, so I'm just gonna hit him with this. He's vintage. He's Lucretia. He's Vince. He's Vince Valen. He was more like a side character, an optional fella. Because he is. Oh, I gotta use magic on this guy. Some might even say Jill's cousin. That's crazy. The Peggle 2 of Final Fantasy. Peggle 2 kind of farks, though. Peggle 2 kind of farks. All right, now that I know how to beat this guy, it ain't even that big a deal. Vincent Vampire. They made a whole book about him, the Vampire Vincent. Peggle 2. Let me sleep. Fine, after I just fought that guy for you? Dude. Do Vincent have any family? Vincent, he did. He did. Vincent had a I wouldn't really call it a family. He didn't have a family per se that I'm aware of. He had a father, Grimoire Valentine, Grimory Valentine, however you want to pronounce it. Very, very goth in name. He, spoilers for Dirge of Cerberus, he was killed in Dirge of Cerberus. And the same kind of being, chaos, that killed him is what is now infused into Vincent. Which is what gives him his youthful luster. I don't think I found Vincent until like the third time playing. Is it because you didn't do the safe? That was me doing the safe. I'm still getting my glee peg. You're who? Vincent wanted a family. He went about it a weird way, but if he likes it, good for him. What, the cuckening? Is that why he's just so depressed? Vincent is, as you're saying, so depressed, as people say, emo. He's very sad. He's very in atonement by his own admission because of the events that happened previously. He feels like he is responsible for many things. He feels like he's responsible for the death of his beloved Lucretia. He feels responsible for Sephiroth being unable to prevent the tragedy of all of Sephiroth, the birth, and, you know, everything thereafter. He has a lot to be bummed about. It wasn't obvious. I think for me, the Yuffie thing would be even like harder unless you just randomly happened upon her. He has the chaos control. He's a Shadow Chew. True. We could have called him that. Shadow Chew. If I go with you, will I meet Hojo? Don't know, but we're after him in Sephiroth, so I guess sooner or later. Lucretia. All right, I've decided to go with you. What? You're coming with us? Being a former Turks, I may be of help to you. All right then. Here he is. We are almost at full capacity. He is such high level. I forgot that he was way up. I mean, I guess it's an average, right? Who should I put in my party? I'm gonna take Tifa out. Should I put Red back in? Should I go Reeve Chu? Yuffie Chu? The Eternal Cuck Chair with he. Unfortunately, he does kind of fill that role. He's too strong right now. Maybe I'll take Reeve because he's down level 25. Perfect. I don't know if I really care about throw. I had a better chance running into Yuffie than Vincent because he's out of the way. That is, I could see that for sure. I think when I played though, I was already aware of them. I do think I randomed upon Yuffie though, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I know I have double. That's a lot of materia slots, dude. I'm gonna keep double on, but that's a lot of slots. I might... Oh, I only have 3, whereas I have 4 right now. But it's 4 additional attack points. I might do that. I'll just take transform off. All right. Or maybe I'll take throw off. No, I'll take... Yeah, what did I have on here before? Shiva? It was Titan. Was it Struct? Which one it was? Should I give him Destruct? I don't really need throw. Just sometimes it's nice. On occasion, you know? Throw my thing out there. Loses 2 strength with Destruct. I'm gonna give him... I like Shiva more than Titan, but... I guess it's the same. Well, he gives me 2 at level 1, so there you go. Bow down, overdwell, basically. I don't think I used a walkthrough until 10. The only time I could browse the web was at school. That makes... Oh, shoot, I forgot to check his other stuff. That makes sense. All right, he's past the vibes check. He still only has his first limit though, yeah? Yeah. Damn, it would make me walk all the way up here again, huh? I got this. Yeah, I don't really grind them specifically, but I try to keep up on whatever it is I have, you know? I mean, I definitely don't think I'll grind them this go around. It'd be cool to get Aerith's final limit, but that's a tough one. Yo, that was big. I have a feeling Vincent's real last name is Uchiha. Vincent of the Uchiha clan. Yeah, we're good to go. I sure hope there's nothing bad out there when we walk out. This guy. I'll try a death blow. I don't think it'll work, but. It didn't work. I've given up on it. It never works. Dun, dun. So the theme here. Oh yeah, 30 minutes ago, JV, thank you for the 25 stream streak. The thing here I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use characters that I don't normally use in my party. I always use Aerith, but if you know, you know. I'm not gonna always use Aerith. So once I get to a certain point, then I'll swap a Rooney. It's annoying that Aerith barely gets her gear limits and you never get a chance to use them in any meaningful capacity. That's why you gotta rush it. You gotta be committed to the cause that is Aerith's limits. Look at these poor fellas. Over mountains. Gone. He's gone now. He's calling. Sephiroth is calling. Let's go. We can get another sleep. Give me room. Yeah, I got $1 billion. Dun, 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 dun. Thanks. Can I buy ethers here? I forget. I should probably buy another Phoenix Down. Or 4. I used a lot that one time. There, and I got 10. That's 6 more than I said I was going to use. It's funny how you can end up skipping limits. To get the first one of a higher level, you have to kill a bunch of enemies with that specific character and go to their second limit in that tier. You have to use the other limit break a certain number. So you got to be conscious about it. You got to be consciously swapping. Nice town, huh? Well, we already know this guy's lying. We already said this last time. I was kind of just going to see if they say anything different. Can you hear the voice of Sephiroth? You're supposed to hoard them. But what if I run out of consumables? That would stink. I wouldn't know what to do. It'd be over for me. We finally made it to the beginning of Rebirth. What if I need these immortality pills later? Then you best hoard them now. Don't hit me. Not until I get to hit you. No, actually hit Cloud with that. You know that Rebirth started in the last scene while you're in the town. Rebirth technically starts with the flashback, but because I forgot to make that reference then, this was the next best thing I had available to me. What do I get? Bro. Bro. Yes, did I get it? It's not a learnable skill. Bro. Fire 1, Fire 2, or Fire. You know, going off of that thought really quick. So Fire, the third one. How would you guys pronounce the third one? Firaga. Because I've always pronounced it Firaga, but like that's not right. I just recently came to that conclusion. Yeah, it'd be more like Firaga would be more like correct, right? It's one of those like it blew my mind moments. I was like, oh my lord. Must learn how to read. Is Fire 4. I don't have a preference. I think I'm more familiar with going the Firaga route. But I think they're totally fine. Either which way. I'd rather call them fire, double fire, triple fire. That's what I'd rather call them. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to use that. Boo. Just add Gaja. Exactly. Just add Gaja. Firaga, Fira. I guess it doesn't really matter. Give me that dice. Don't kill them. Cool. Sizzle, ka-sizzle. I'm a ka-sizzle some boigas. You leveled up our all materia. I gotta go for the thing that's up there, gamers. I gotta get it. They have something. They have some item, and I need it. And I have it. I'll use a lower. Yeah, I think I was on the other guy last time, right? I stole from the right fellow, so now I can steal from the left. I was mistaken. I stole from the left. So now I must steal from the right. Ethers are delicious, I agree. Very useful. What a cool move. Thank you, Reeve-Chu. It'll be easy to name. I don't have to think about that one. Oh, I went the wrong way. Rune Blade. Don't mind if I... Oops. Do. Look at that. And it's double. It's just not linked. That's great. That's... Oh, no. I have to move this over there. Yeah, in fact, I might just take the all off. Because I have to have Choco with added effect. I mean, I guess I can keep it just to have something on him, but man. Let's see. I don't want to remove any strength. So I already have Deathblow on. I don't have Deathblow on. Why don't I have Deathblow on? I guess I could put Throw on just for the vitality. I could do, no, I had Cover on before. We can rename the little Bronchu. I remember the Rune Blade being somewhere in the area, and it's good. It's great. I'm wasting a slot right now with that all, but such is the price. The price of freedom is steep. Oh, let's just fight like normal. I need a heal. I didn't realize. Runeblade is real cool though. They're both dead. Yo, Harlequin, thank you so much for the 3-stream streak. Reefshoe needs to level up. It would hurt like hell to be climb hazarded. I must concur with you there. I have nothing to rebuke that statement. Can I jump down here? I wish I could jump down here.
Craft. Find Dwarven Craft.
Cosplay Let's Play, thank you so much for coming through. Dominoes, what's up? Welcome in. Dominoski, am I pronouncing that right? Tama, yo, it's me, OG. How you going? How is Dirge? Oh my god. Oh my god. Fellow Treppy, yo, fellow Treppy, how you going today? How is Dirge? Gamers, welcome in. Vox, how you going? I'm
Dwarven
Rascal.
Craft.
Thank you for the follow.
Find Dwarven Craft.
Flank you. We're playing FF7 OG. We're playing my PS1 copy, but we're playing it on the PS3 because I didn't want to set up the PS1. We are leaving Nibelheim right now. We just got Vincent, referencing Dirge, but we called him, I guess I can't PHS right now. We called him Vince Chew. That's not true. Valenchew. We called him Valenchew. You replay it once a year? Yo, how are you liking it this year? I am on my personal road to revelation, very big into FF7. FF in general, but FF specifically. Love the lore, love to commentate, love to be silly with it.
Dwarven Craft.
We are, thank you for the follow, they're anonymous. In the pursuit of revelation, after 7 OG, I was probably gonna go right into Dirge. Actually, can I go into remake? I don't know.
Dwarven Crafts.
Thank you for the follows. Again, they're anonymous. I don't know what I would go right into. I haven't decided yet, but we're gonna play them all. Actually, I don't know if I want to replay Crisis Core right now. But I also gotta play Ever Crisis, so relatable. I miss backwards compatibility in systems. Isn't it such a concept? Being able to play your game on the preceding console. What a concept. Thank you for the follows. I love anything 7 related, so it's always good. Big agree. Well, hey, I really appreciate you coming through. If you can't stay, don't even fret. But fellow Treppy, I appreciate the support, and I hope you continue to have a good fun time with Dirge of Cerberus. That's how you actually pronounce it. I forget who's that for? Oh dude, I got Luxorce, bro. Dude, I got Magic Source, dude. I probably I gotta get Nanaki back in me party. Oh bro, that's my B. What am I doing? I gotta get Red Shoe back in my party. And I gotta put Vincent's stuff back on him. Gonna eat some noms and lurk. I appreciate it. Get some good noms. I remember staying up all night playing Dirge when I was younger to blitz through the game. You know, I remember loving Dirge when I was younger. And now that I'm an old, wizened, weazened, however you want to pronounce it, old man, I never hear anything positive about it. And I'm like, you guys just don't like to have fun. Maybe it's a little jank. So what? Aren't we all? I prefer plain old 7. I mean, me too, probably, but I feel like anything 7, you tack it on there, and I'm right there, you know? Let's see if I can get the death blow. They never give it to me. They never want to give it to me. Just for that, I'm gonna try and steal an ether. Never mind. I had a PS2 and played 10 and 12, but somehow skipped Dirge. I actually played Dirge before I played OG. Can you believe it? Of course you can. If you ever get into Warhammer, I have to tell you one thing. I'm curious. You've piqued or piked my curiosity. Nothing bad could ever happen to this bridge. Wow, I know, isn't it crazy? I didn't know it existed. It'd be like that when you're younger though, you know, you playing whatever. Now we're like, oh, of course. But back then, you don't know, you don't know. Never ever look up the Damon Cole Kulaba. Kulaba? Why? Now I have to. You just told me not to do something. Never change. Why never changes. I was 18, so I was younger, but not young. Younger? Same difference. Yo, don't actually kill that guy. I want to use my Fury brand. Okay, now we can kill that guy. From that angle, it looked like she was wielding a broomstick. All right, Ryuchu, next time, limit break. Beautiful. Anything is a broomstick if you duct tape it and not... What's the implication there? That you're just putting a bunch of duct tape on it to like be sticky, or that you're sticking like the tendrils that would be of a broomstick to it, like little pieces of hay or whatever, or straw. A 5. I'll take it. Perfect victory. You only go turmoil, you'll find. So nothing good will happen to me? You won't subject me to it? But I'm curious. Oh, we gotta ride the tubes. Oh no, I'm so bad at this. Oh god, all right, which one is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? I'm so bad at remembering this stuff. You're feeling 4? The straight down one? Hi, the guy. Aha, how you going? Hey, we got one. We got the all materia. We gotta get to that save point. I forget, how do we walk up to this rock? Do we have to fall on it? Oh, don't get too close to that guy. I'm doing something right now. Boom, boom. Oh, we gotta go down the right tube. That's right, that's right, that's right. All right, we're gonna have to kick this feller here. Ew, the face sucker dudes. I'll use a cure. I'll use a fire. And then I want to see if I can steal. Ah, yeah, I got it. I should probably put another one on somebody. Or I guess I could put 2. If I put 2 on Cloud, since I'm using it all and I don't need to, would they both get? I mean, I only really want 1. I want to see about this guy. I should use magic. Didn't even think about it. It feels like that should be something they could do, yeah? We could also like build up our limits here if I really wanted to. Never mind, I killed everything. Oh, because Reeve is so down there. Bet. All right. How would we... Do we have to go all the way back around to get that now? I forget. Did I? Oh, I don't think I saved. No, I didn't, because I still have Tifa. Okay. Here we go. Ah! The battles begin. He's just a friendly little feller. I made a PB&J. Decided to make lunch for Tamams. That sounds great. I doubt I can steal from him, but you know, I gotta try. Can you get Cloud and it's not Eris Chew, please? Nothing to steal. Well, I had to try. Thank you for covering. Oh, I guess it's because I have Cloud way far away from Aerith. That's why. What if I hasted the boss? You think they'd let me into heaven? Or would they bar the gateway? They're like, whoa, 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 bro. That's a party foul. I should use Cure too. White rice, eggplant fries, tomatoes, some leftover fried chicken I chopped up and put sweet and sour sauce on for tomorrow. Oh, I healed him with fire. That's great. That's great, actually. I love that I just did that. That sounds good. A pickle. Ooh, pickles are great. Let's check out with the ice, because I forget. Bet. Hell combo. I'll use a cure. At Domino's Pizza, Papa John's is better. I haven't had Papa John's or Pizza Hut or Domino's in such a long while. We decided... Oh, did I just heal the enemy? We decided to not get that kind of pizza anymore. We just go to like local places now. Oh no, dude. It's better depending on how depressed you are. That's not good. Yo, I gotta use Cure 2 right now. Give me. Ah. I know, stream get. Pa! Yo, 3,400 crit. Right now, that's huge. He's getting the logo I was eating in the car going to work. The pizza? You're the gem ring. Would Vaughn beat Red Ruby Weapon with just his stench? Oh, absolutely. That's what I've been waiting for. One of the things I've been waiting for anyway. Did I miss it? Is it right there? It is. It's right there. It sounds like effort, so no. Dang. I want to go up there, though. Let me up. Let me climb back up. 10-hour shift? Yo, that's a long while. That's a long while. I just got 9 hours. I didn't heal again. I literally did not heal again. I knew it! Will this let me go? What if Vaughn is only powerful because of his rancid smell? So, like, it's necessary for the plot, is what you're saying. For him to be, like, a viable party member. Possibly, okay. Possibly. I need to use that Reeve Chew limit right now. We're gonna use everything we got. Oh, they're on auto right now. Boo. I got a lot of money. Vaughn smells worse than who? I don't know who that is. Do I want to go this way? Chew. Like Ochu? Nope, we going back in. We going back in. Then Ochu, I mean, he probably does. As far as I'm aware, Ochu doesn't stink. All right, let's see. Yo ho ho. I know it's right here, dude. Let me go down, brother. There it is. Finding the curvatures is tough. What's up, Nip Funk? How you going today, dude? Oh, okay, get the dice. Good, good, good. Give me a big one. That's pretty big. That's a kill. That's a kill. How's the stream going? It's going pretty good. Going pretty good. We got Vincent. That was the big mission today. That was the big mission. Now we're just navigating Mount Nebel for the thrill of it. Hojo smells worse than Vaughn for sure, and Cloud could beat Hojo, but he had help. So I think he might give Cloud. So you're thinking Vaughn and his upside down abs might give Cloud a tough show of it due to his stench. I know it's here somewhere. I know there's the way. It's right over here somewhere. I just have to find it. I know it's right here, dude. Fine. Maybe it's not right here. but that's what I need. Thank you for that elemental materia. And I think that's it, right? Because I can't go that way. I can go that way. Did I know that? Does this let me go backward? Clown Squad are pretty relative. But you might give you think so? I don't have to be doing any of this right now. I had a way out and everything. Did you just knock me down, dude? Does that count as a counter? No. I thought the cover might count as a counter attack. You think so? Well, we might need to reload. We may need, let me see if I can navigate to a different screen if it'll correct it. I think it's over here. Oh god, I can't find the other screen. Is it right there by the glowy bit? Okay, let's see. Oh, I wonder if it's, you think it's just that, wait, maybe it's just that scene. Maybe it's just, this is how you're supposed to play the game. I don't know, I ran into the other room and it glitched out on me. Now stuff is just happening. This is how you're supposed to play the game. We're just guessing. I don't know, I've never seen this before. I'm gonna have to reload. It's okay, we saved after we beat the boss, right? Here. I'm opening it back up. Maybe we'll just go the right way instead of exploring there. Rank the Final Fantasy protagonists by how you think they might smell. I think Squall smells really good. I thought Noctis might smell good, but now I'm like, actually Noctis may stink just because he just be eating the ramen all the time and having like a child's palate. So maybe he doesn't smell the best. I think Squall smells the best. If we're counting Lightning as the protagonist, she probably smells the second best. Who would I use for 6? Oh no, Terra may smell the best. You can get the most clean by going, see, exactly. I think after those 3 though, it's all various levels of stank. Just like circumstantially, you know? All right, I think we're good. All right. Looks clean. Looks crispy. Let's just get out of here. Let's not even mess with it. And 10 too. Ah, she also might stink. I don't know. I feel like she'd just be doing anything. All on those adventures? Smells like blood and slain enemies in a side quest in Rebirth, so he stinks. Is what we're getting at. Chief is always in the water. If he's like an athlete in the sun, I figured he probably has some kind of stench going on. Or maybe he smells good because he's always, because he's always like rinsing himself off. I don't know. He's probably higher up there afterward. It is underwater. Happy Canada Day, my American comrade. Happy Canada Day, Greggles. How you going this Canada Day? Look at that. Are we gonna approach Sid on the same day that we got Vincent? Are we gonna get that tea? What's that? We fought the safe boss, a rusty old rocket. Wonder what they'd make something that huge for. Better ask the captain about this town. He's the one in charge of it. Captain? Who's the captain? Was a pilot when Shinra was still interested in their space program. Thank you for the 5-stream streak. 5 is more than 4 unless it's true. But there was an accident. Ever since then, he's been wasting his life away, dreaming about going into outer space. Did you see a man in a black cape? No, I don't know a thing about it. Trying to go in this slot here. He might stink in a non-underwater training, but during a game, he's underwater. He may have a neutral. So, well, he probably doesn't smell bad when he's underwater. Like, who's sniffing him? Isn't it interesting you just, like, go all up in this guy's house? Sorry, I gotta use your toilet, dude. Let me handle all your weapon and accessory needs. What do you got? All right. I'm gonna need that. Strength plus 10. I think I already have, I have one equipped. Okay, I don't have an earring though for magic plus 10. I'll buy one of those. Vaughn is over everybody else. It's Vaughn. Those are linked. Those are linked. So now I can put... I could put lightning down here. I want to put all instead of... Actually, I don't have anything I want to take off. Maybe I won't take off anything. I could do, ooh, I could do time and all. I kind of want to do that. Let's do that. Rip the Guardian of the Mountains. We could always go back. We did kill him. Unfortunately, when I was running further into Mount Nebel, my game glitched out. Is it real or fake? I don't know, dude. What do you think? Welcome to the Shanghai Inn. It's 100 gil a night. Yeah, I'll stay, dude. Get a nice rest on me. A drink will ease your heart. Would you like something to drink? Let me hear your story. Did you meet the captain? He's the town's representative. You really should talk with him. Let me in. I'm in here. Let me in. He doesn't want to let me in. What about now? I'm in here. Yeah, what about me, though? What about me? You think the Warrior of Light stinks? Cats in space. Perfect combination. I like Oppo in space. He doesn't want to help me out. You don't want to help me out, dude? What are you, a hater? I'm gonna have to use the upstairs bathroom then. I like that they added this even though it's unnecessary. Never been on Twitter. I think Coolsville sucks. This used to be Shinra base where they used to launch rockets. You saw the leaning rocket? That's Shinra number 26. It never got off the ground. That stinks. You think Firion probably smells like onions? I was trying to decide how I thought he smelled. I just assumed he's probably a little on the stink end. Oh. Barrier magic. Barrier magic could be nice. The Onion Knights. I just figured because they're all young and out and about, they probably stink a little bit. All Gramps does is gaze at that rocket all day long. He's a man that really loves machinery. Oh, if I could get into that bathroom, dude. Actually, I can't. I go this way, right? Look at that. If there was an achievement to go in every bathroom in FF7, I'd be there. Thank you for the drill arm. You think Cecil might have a stench? You think so? Look at this. I'm gonna need this. There's a Shinra logo on it. Tiny Bronco. This is cool. Cloud Shoe. If we steal it, we'll get in deep trouble. May I help you? I was your first peep. Dude who's lost looking for a small key on Forest Temples. On the first screen of the temple, he forgot the vine. Listen. Listen. I don't know nothing about nothing. We're just looking at it. If you would like to use it, please ask the captain. He should be in the rocket. I'm Shara. And what are your names? I'm Cloud Chew. Fortune-telling machine Reef Chew here. I'm Eris Chew. So you're not with the Shinra. I thought the approval for the reopening of the space program came. Huh? President Rufus is scheduled to come here. The captain's been so restless all morning. Rufus? Dude, we gotta steal this plane and get out of here. Thank you for a word up. It was the vines, always, like you said. Where did she go? He might have a stench. I don't know. I thought the Warrior of Light might actually smell pretty alright. My job's to make everyone laugh. All over the world make me laugh. Where's my laugh, dude? Everybody except for me? Except for me, dude? That's why I'm taking your power source, big dog. That's mine now. I'm so bored. Is there anything that can get me excited? I don't know, dude. If you, like, come out here. To avoid the cliche punchline, it's boring. Isn't anything exciting going to happen here? You guys hate this place. That chicken is doing its best to get to places it needs to be. It ain't easy being chicken. You gotta do things like cross the road. The heck? Zach's been taking a, he's taken a bath before, so I think he might not stink. Zach? He probably has a very normal smell. He might be higher on the smell list just because he doesn't stink. Shinra, type 26. We'll go into space. Best in the biz. I'm the biz in the best. All right, time to walk right past him. What are you guys doing here? We heard the captain was here. I'm the captain. One of the best songs. One of the best songs in this game. The name's Sichu. Everyone calls me Captain, though. What do you want? Tell me about this rocket. Wow, not bad for a kid. Alright then, I'll explain it to you. You know, Shinra developed a lot of technological gadgets during the meaningless war, right? Now it's a Mako company, but in the old days it was a weapons manufacturer. Well, they came up with a rocket engine. There was so much excitement about the thought of going into outer space. Our dreams got bigger and bigger. They put a major budget into it and made prototype after prototype. Finally, they completed Shinra number 26. They chose the best pilot in Shinra. No, in the world. Me. I mean, come on. Bangers. Kate's theme ain't playing. I mean, Kate's theme's a great song, too. That's why I said one of the best songs. Except for not the main character in the game. If he dies, if he does use a whole bottle of shampoo and conditioner to clean his hair, I mean, he does do that. Space is open. And finally, we get to the day of the launch. Everything was going well. But because of that, he's being mean. That dumbass Shara, the launch got messed up. That's why they became so anal. And so Shinra nixed their outer space exploration plans. After they told me how the future was space exploration and got my damn hopes up, damn them. Then, it was all over once they found out Mako energy was profitable. They didn't even so much as look at outer space exploration. I added a word there. Money, moolah, dinaru. My dream was just a financial number for them. He's crying. I get it. Look at this rusted rocket. I was supposed to be the first man in space with this. Every day it tilts a little bit more. At this rate, I don't know which will come first. This thing falling down or me getting out of here. My last hope is to talk to the president. That's all you had to say to me? You did? You pressed a bunch of buttons. Is this gonna play the music again? No? What do you want? Is Rufus coming? Yeah, it must be news about restarting the space program. A young president, that's what we needed. He still has dreams too. Well, tell me about the last thing. Can we borrow the tiny Bronco? You out of your mind? That's my most cherished possession. I can't let you take it. But what if you give it to me anyway? Well, we did all we could. I guess we gotta just leave and hope for the best. Sid's theme does go hard. It's a great one. Well, I guess we gotta steal it then, right? That's the only other alternative. If he's not gonna be chill, we gotta take matters into our own hands. You dig? Want to look at the rocket? Let's look, dude. That's a rocket. I get so impressed every time I look at it. Sorry to get you to this. For me, it's kind of hobby. Out of appreciation, let me give you this. The Yoshiyuki. I wish you take care of it and use it. I knew it. Oof. But it doesn't have double, so I can't use it. Bum, bum, bum. Excuse me, Cloud Chew? Yeah, I'm here again. Did the captain say anything? Nope. Oh. Here it comes. Sure, what are you, blind? We got guests. Get some tea. I'm sorry. Okay, Seth, yeah. Really, don't mind us. Shut up. Sit your ass down in that chair and drink your goddamn tea. Damn, I'm pissed. I'll be in the backyard tuning up Tiny Bronco. Make sure to serve him some tea, all right? Man, he sure seems wound up tight. Sorry, it's our fault. No, he's always like this. Is it like this all the time? You keep quiet even when he's like that to you? No, it's because of my stupid mistake. I was the one who destroyed his dream. What happened? Hey, get your ass in gear. You work like a snail. Even the moon gets tired waiting around for your ass. I'm sorry. Drink your goddamn tea. Don't take so much time checking that oxygen tank. Being careful's good, but it won't do any good no matter how many times you check that oxygen tank. That thing wouldn't break even if hell froze over. But no buts. You're not stupid, so be more efficient. I'm sorry. Our dreams are finally coming true. We're so proud to be a part of the launch of Shinra number 26. Preparations are complete. All that's left is liftoff. Yeah, leave it all to me. I'll be back in a few. All right, Captain. Fly our dreams into outer space. I've said this before when we were talking about Sid and the changes in Remake to him. But as we have yet to go to Rocket Town in the Remake series, and we will in Revelation, I do really think that he will show more of a harsh side to his personality. I don't think or know, really, if it'll be to this extent, but I do think he'll be more in line with this. I don't think it'll be exactly, but I think it'll be more. And he's probably not going to smoke. just because of ratings and smoking and all that stuff. But who's to say? I think both are really good characters so far. I'm really eager to see what they're going to do with them. Remake, Rebirth, Regret. Hey, I love the series though. All right, Captain Crafton. Thanks, guys. We're praying for your safety. Instrument panel, all clear. Shinra number 26, we're ready for launch. What a situation where he doesn't have to wear a suit. He can do it basically by himself. Engine pressure rising. Shinra number 26, 3 minutes to launch. Beginning countdown. Finally. What happened? Sitchu, we have an emergency situation. A mechanic is still in the engine section of the rocket. What? Who is the little shit? I don't know. Activating the intercom in the engine section. Hey, goddammit! Who's still in there? It's Shara, Captain. Don't mind me. Go ahead with the launch. Shara? What are you still doing in there? I was still concerned. The results of the oxygen tank test were unsatisfactory. You stupid little... whatever that is. It's gonna get so hot in there that there ain't gonna be shit left when we blast off. You're gonna be burnt to a crisp. You're gonna die. You know that, don't you? I don't mind. If I can just fix this, the launch will be a success. I'm almost done. Dang. Almost done? You're gonna die. We must start the countdown. We won't make it if we don't. Girl. Starting engine. Hey, wait a minute. Shara's still in there. What are you gonna do, Siju? If we cancel now, it'll be another 6 months until the next launch. God damn it, Shara. You want to make me a murderer? Captain. Shara? Tank number 7 check is complete. Once I complete tank number 8, it's all clear. Come on, Shara, hurry up. You're gonna die. 30 seconds until ignition. Beginning countdown. Forget about her. We won't make it in time. What am I supposed to do? You probably should have waited, is what you should have done initially. 15 seconds until ignition. Internal temperature rising. Aw, oh, man, the moon, outer space, my dreams. Abort. Ignite engine. Shit. Time for tilting. Lucky he didn't fall over entirely. He could have checked the tanks beforehand. His own fault. You mean she shouldn't have been there and doing that, but he should have checked it, right? He pushed the emergency engine shutdown switch, aborting the mission to save my life. After that, the space program was cut back and the launch was canceled. It's my fault his dream was destroyed. That's why. It's all right. I don't care what the captain says. I'll live my life for him. You still haven't served him tea. I'm sorry. Hurry up and sit down. All right, my hospitality good enough for you. They're late. Where is Rufus? Ah. Hey, long time no see. So Sitchu, how you been? Well, if it ain't Fat Man Palmer, how long were you figuring on keeping me waiting? So, when's the space program gonna start up again? Hey, I don't know. The president's outside. Why don't you ask him? Good for nothing. Don't say fat. Hey, tea. Can I have some too? With lots of sugar and honey. And, oh yeah, don't forget the lard. Bozo over here. Is President Rufus here to announce he's going to restart the space program? I was not trying to talk to you that time, Shara. Hey, have we met before? Nope. Is the tea ready yet? He wants that lard. You gotta put that lard in there, dude. Make sure you put the lard in the tea. What the? You got me all excited for nothing? What'd you come here for? I want to borrow the tiny Bronco. We're going after Sephiroth, but seems like we've been going in the wrong direction. We think we know where he's headed, but we have to cross the ocean. That's why we want your plane. First the airship, then the rocket, now the tiny Bronco. Shinra took outer space away from me, and now you want to take this sky away from me too? Oh my, you seem to forget it was because of Shinra that you were able to fly in the first place. What? Excuse me. This way. You wanted to use the tiny Bronco, right? I believe Palmer's gonna take it. Why don't you talk to him? Do I have to do this? I'm the head of the space program. They should have added another save point here. We'll be taking that tiny Bronco. I've seen you somewhere before. I know, the Shinra building, when the president was killed. Security! Let's blast him, dude. I think I'll swim toward the North Shallows and reunite with Rascal at Rocket Town. Hey, we won't be here for long, though. Youch! Tickus Tookus. Dang, dude. Seven? Nice. He doesn't have a lot of health. Smacking his booty at me. What a stinker. Palmer stinks. Oh, we got the poison, dude. Nice. I'm just brutalizing this man. Ah! Whew. Na 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 boo boo. That's what he said to me. Oh! Now that's something. Dodge the propeller. Hit by a car. We're taking this guy. It won't stop. He's gone forever. Forget it. Get in. Come on, Reef Shoe. Hop on. Look at him holding on. We stole it. It's ours. Whoa. Do do do. How dare you shoot at me while I'm doing stuff? What do you think this is? The tail's being hit. Emergency landing. This is gonna be a big splash. Hold on to your drawers and don't piss in them. It's too late. You should have said that hours ago. She won't fly anymore. Can't we use it as a boat? Do whatever you want. Seichu, what are you gonna do now? Don't know. I'm history with the Shinra. I've given up on the town. How about your wife? How about Shara? Wife? Don't make me laugh. Just think about marrying her gives me the chills. What are you guys gonna do? We're going after a man named Sephiroth. We'll have to get Rufus of the Shinra someday too. I don't know about any of that, but what the hell? Sign me up. How about it, everyone? I'm all for it. Glad to be aboard, numbskulls. Numbskulls? Anyone stupid enough to go up against Shinra nowadays has gotta be a numbskull. I like it. Where are we headed? Rufus is going after Sephiroth toward the Temple of the Ancients. Really? Where is it, that Temple of the Ancients? Don't know. That numbskull kid was telling me he was heading the wrong direction, so maybe it's off this way? Let's just head for land and get some information. Temple of Ancients. That name bothers me. It should. It should bother you. We now have the tiny Bronco, the Ancients. Look at this. We got the tiny Bronco. Heidegger couldn't get me, but I couldn't get him later. I wonder if I got air. We got to go to Bone Village. We got to get that. What was it? The Lunar Harp. You made it to Revelation, almost. Almost. I had a schedule. I mean, kinda, not exactly. Ancient Temple did happen in Rebirth, yes. And Bone Village is not going to be anywhere. Bone Town isn't going to be anywhere. But you're right. Did I already save? No, I did for sure. Alright, gamers. That's going to do it for today. We got Sid. We got Sid. I didn't think we were going to make it this far today. So thank you for hanging out. We will be back on Thursday. I appreciate you guys. I think it'll be interesting in Revelation is that the black and white material is the same material, been changed through its history. Over the course of time, it changes for time loop. It's time. I'd be curious to see how that may work out. Like they just like swap. I mean, black material manifested by the Gi. I don't know how that would be implicated. Thank you, Slowpoke. Guys, I got all those socials. I got a Discord. I gotta upload more VODs to the VOD channel. I got all this stuff here. I'm gonna set a raid going. Thank you, JV. Thank you, everybody. Sorry about the YouTube thing at the beginning, but I appreciate you hanging tight, sitting tight. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the subs and the vibes. I appreciate you. Hopefully, I could be back even better for the next one. Black material turns white from the cleansing of the planet Life a Spirit. It's like space like Jabova. Like Genova? I don't know. I mean, I'm up for any conspiracies. So thank you, Cosplay Let's Play, Gaijin, Kate, KJ. I appreciate you all. We're gonna raid Tabby. I believe Tabby's playing Resident Evil 1. Oh wait, no, Tabby's raiding out. That's okay. We'll go raid really quick, and then we'll go with Tabby. So let's do that. I appreciate you guys. It's a crackpot theory. Hey, if it happens, it happens. Let's see. Hopefully we get in before. I don't think they've started the raid. She started the raid, so I think we're good. Yes. But yeah, back on Thursday. Please be good. Have a nice night. And I appreciate you guys.